Smash away since Massive.
No. What are you doing?
Are you leaving Bayern? Or are you fucking leaving?
He didn't even finish his sentence. Will be their trends real.
Characters.
He ran out of characters,
I've been here for about how many seasons now? 3 seasons. And
Rams will kidnap the ball boy, and Rams will be the guy who like, the champion. Wait. Aren't you a bit old to?
This is one of my favorite moments on these streams, when they found a way to write a bigger message underneath.
What's up?
Okay. Well, you're not gonna rule out cardiac injury on a CT. What cardiac? Well, like a pericardial. Ooh, sorry.
Wait. I'll say, wait, what the hell?
Sorry,
I think that's RDS at work. Okay, I was about to say, like, who's going to give me like a cardiovascular CTG?
Doctor tax.
So
prostate exam.
Okay, let's not. Okay, so here's the thing.
Okay.
I was told that Sancho was a bomb, but we're gonna get there. I was told Sancho was a bomb. I was told Sancho was gonna bomb. So, guys, we're gonna talk about was it Madrid? What is happening to Vini?
It was fair,
are we
fair
seeing
fair.
are we seeing Mbappe start to get back to his very best? And how lucky were Real Madrid in that game?
He scored a penalty. What is this?
So penalties count. Now,
But when it's
we're gonna talk about
when it was Messi.
Di Maria tax. Di Maria tax. So when we're not going to take it over to City, should we cancel the Premier League already?
Yes, cancel the Premier League.
Are they doping? Are they juicing? And we're going to talk about Haaland, what he could do, his goal scoring records, and we may also dip into the potential 115 now 130 charters of Manchester City. We're going to talk about Nkunku, Nico Jackson. Can that snow bunny be sold or play out on the left? Should Nkunku be starting? And have you unlocked Jad? Have Chelsea, the legitimate UCL winners, have you unlocked Jad?
You've unlocked Jad.
That's Bournemouth's loser, known as Larry Lane, dropped a 3-piece on Oktoberfest FC. Are we rating Bayern's 6-piece against Oktoberfest FC, or do we need to see more specifically coming into the UCL week? And I want to have a Vlahovic this discussion. I want to have a larger discussion as to whether is he already washed and is already past speed, because Juve fans don't seem to be happy about Vlahovic, specifically his performance against Empoli. So that's a show. Remember, guys, like that video, subscribe if you're new. Also, as well, remember to join the Discord. Scan the QR code to join the Discord, the official Discord, to discuss all things football, anime, gaming, movies, and all that beautiful stuff. This show will be on Spotify, Apple, and all your podcast salinkis. And remember, if there's anything you wish to add to the show, feel free to send in a super chat. Your super chats and Dubinskis helps keep this channel growing. And because Mass is here, helps me to fund stuff to help kids who are starving. And so yeah, shout out to America. So now, moving on to the first. So we're gonna. AK, I'm gonna come at you with this.
Yes.
Now, I'm going to ask you a very simple question here.
Yes.
Was that Madrid living, or did they deserve those penalties? Because let's just first deal with the VAR first. So where are you with the VAR? And then we're going to talk in detail about Vini, Mbappe, and the performance. So where are you with the whole VAR for Real Madrid?
I understand Madrid, I understand Madrid. There's been evidence of Madrid.
No, there's no evidence.
But wait. But today, Nah, today the first penalty was the clearest penalty you could
Yes.
ever get. The guy blocked it with his hands. Blocked it with his hands. The second penalty, it's a bit more controversial, but again, he stamped on him without getting the ball. He didn't try to go
Which
for the
I'm
ball,
sorry,
and he stamped on him. So
I'm sorry, you're being stupid because obviously
Yeah,
Vini
it's a-
was antagonizing guys. He was getting into their heads, and he obviously did that just to sort of like a body check. But do that in the middle of the field. Don't do that in the penalty box. You're asking for trouble.
also a body check is not a penalty, but you can't stamp on
True,
someone.
you stamped on the dude. You stamped on the dude.
So as much as I say VAR Druid and this and that, the penalties today were penalties in my opinion.
Yeah.
And the only thing that we have to check Papa Perez is if he attached any magnets into the ball so that they went to the
They were
post. So
lucky.
that's the only thing we have to check, if there were any magnets in the ball.
So what do you make of Real's performance? Because for me, in my view, they were very lucky.
Yeah, I think
I don't know how you hit the post 3 times in a game and you scrub 3 quality chances. And for Real, how many good quality chances did they really have? How many saves did that guy have to make apart from that Mbappe chance? And that's the only one I can really think of.
I think they had Mbappe had 2 chances. One was a save. One just went past the goal.
Yeah.
Rudiger had a save.
Great
from
save.
point-blank
Save of the
range.
game, yes.
Yeah, so, and then I think Arda Güler had a shot that just went over. So they did have a couple chances, but there is no mention. They were lucky. Sociedad, it's not just hit the post. Sociedad that counterattacks were your boy Sadiq. Your guy Sadiq might be he's so what? He's so garbage.
Yeah.
We have to put that guy into the Brick Academy.
Under review.
That guy is washed. But I don't think it was necessarily the reason that Vini and Mbappe were bad. I think the build-up was bad. They just kept long balling it, hoping that one of Vini and Mbappe could win the 50-50, but they just kept giving the ball away. That's why I thought that they were lucky today.
What's it called? Now I come to Hokage. Thoughts on the game? I'll come to you, Barry.
Yeah, I was watching both Chelsea and Madrid. I don't want to. Listen, I made this mistake last year, bro, where I judge Madrid and I say no striker and this and that, and they're not. I said last season they wouldn't win anything, and yes, they dropped points in their first 2 games, but look at bro, it's a win is a win. I guess every Real Madrid fan will tell that's their excuse. If you complain about the way they play football, they'll just bring up the gid. But I feel like at some point, dude, with the players you have to play better football than this. You have to. For me, there's no excuse. I don't sure it's about winning, but at a certain Sociedad, I mean, they should have had 4. I say should have. You hit the post. You're not getting it on target technically, but they could have had 4 or 5 goals here today, man. So, bro, do I think Barca is going to win the league? Yes. I've been saying that from the beginning of the season, but I think, listen, as long as these guys keep scoring and whatever, penalties or not, if they just keep getting the dubs, dude, they're going to push Barca until them and Barca will be pushing each other until April 2025. So I just don't know what our expectations. Is it all about Gid with Real Madrid, or do we expect this team to play brilliant football? I don't really.
I think it's about Gid. I think what Carlo has done, and I think it's really about. Look, we have to see. Real have to win the league.
Yeah,
I think
usually for them, the first 3 months are good, and then from November to February they play good football.
True. I think they start off slow, but I think if you speak to most Madrid fans, if they win the league and the UCL just playing good effective football, they'll be happy. I think what Real wants is to literally stock up on all these trophies for the whole decade, specifically with Mbappe in the team. So the bare minimum is either the league or the UCL this season.
Yeah, and it's just I know they typically start slow. It's just that's the thing that confuses me about Real Madrid when we're talking about the greatest club of all time in club football. I sometimes just have an expectation of at least give me, I don't know. I have this expectation of give me attractive football, and when they do play good football, it's when Vini is at his best. It's when Rodrigo is at his best. When these guys aren't at their best, they don't look too convincing. So I don't know. I still think there's a lot of work there to be done with the Mbappe Vini dynamic. I do believe that we're seeing that they're able to coexist. I just don't know, and we'll see as the months progress. I don't know how fluid those two can play with each other in the attack. I'm just not sure yet. I'm not convinced fully. So
Cole, I had to just do a swap with you because I want to bring Nomad in to talk on Madrid, and then I'll then bring you back in, Cole. Don't worry, man. Abdallah, talk to me.
I watched the game. I wasn't really impressed with the performance from Real Madrid. It just looked a bit disjointed. It wasn't really. They for me, Sociedad had them on ropes.
Are you saying this because of what happened last season in the UCL? Do you still have beef? Axe to grind?
No. Look, I don't have hate. I don't have hate on Real Madrid.
Okay,
me as a Middle Eastern, I have to pick it's either Barca or Real Madrid. Because my dad raised me as a Real Madrid fan, and he's a Liverpool fan.
Okay, wait, hold up.
Where did that?
Hold up.
You're a Madrid fan?
Hold up.
You're a Madrid fan?
How?
Back up. Okay, hold on. Back up. No, Abdallah, the more you know. So let me get this straight. You were raised as a Real Madrid fan. Now, once upon a time, how did Abdallah go from being raised as a Middle Eastern Real Madrid fan to being a City fan? Explain.
Look, I lived in Holland. My local club is Feyenoord. My dad is a Liverpool fan who's also a Real Madrid fan. So he supports both teams. My dad is.
So your dad is a club.
How?
Dad is 63, and he says.
Your dad is core light.
Wait,
hold on.
I give you a small anecdote. Yeah, when Real Madrid and Liverpool played each other last time, I said to my dad, "Who do you want to win?" He says, "I don't mind. If Liverpool, it's a win-win situation. I was like, okay. This is a 63-year-old man who said this.
What does that have to do?
No. But I'm still confused. How did you go from being raised as a Real Madrid fan to being a City fan?
Well, I had to choose an English club. I had to choose an English club.
I think my man loves
I like Benfica. I like Juventus. I like other clubs. What? It's not allowed. I think it's only UK fans. There's simply
No, that's not.
That's not allowed.
No, I understand what he's saying.
No. Look, you have to understand. How it works is you have the one club. Now, I told you, I liked AC Milan for a long time because of George Weah. So of course there are many other clubs you can like, but you have to have this is my one club. I have allegiances to other clubs, but this is my one club. So if you said that, City is your club, but you have things, but you said you were raised a Real Madrid fan. So what I want to know was, how did you go from being you are a Real Madrid fan, that's what you are, to now being a Man City fan? Or are you saying that Real Madrid is your Spanish club?
Yeah, it's my Spanish club.
When did you choose City? What?
My dad was a Real Madrid fan.
Yeah,
it was bestowed upon me.
Wait, what year did you choose City?
When I came to the UK.
Wait, so you support 5 clubs?
I came into the country in 2006.
Oh, okay. He chose it pre-money. That's respect.
So you support 5 clubs, Abdallah.
No, so basically,
hold on. Wait, Abdallah, how many clubs do you support? How many?
Okay, so there's Benfica, Juventus, Feyenoord, City.
Are you communist? How many countries are there? Basically, how many countries are there in Europe? That's what it means.
That's on him.
Kenny, can you change your settings from below surface to above surface, please?
AJ, I'm gonna get the brick door, right? I'm gonna get the brick door.
Well, I don't know. Smarty is running it very close though. Smarty has done really well.
Come on,
Smarty's done really well. Okay. So just give me your thoughts on this. Okay. Actually, no. Quickly. Okay, Cole, because I need to do a swap with you with Noma. So, Cole, thoughts on Madrid? You want to talk on Real Madrid and Sociedad? Cole?
Yes, I'm coming.
Yes, talk. Okay, talk. Real Madrid and Sociedad. Thoughts on the game?
Yeah, it's I told you this, man. Missed opportunities. Missed opportunities as always.
Where are you, Corey?
Every time.
Cole, where are you transmitting from? I'm hearing static.
He's in a microwave. He's in a microwave.
Cole, I swear to God, Cole. If you're transmitting from a microwave, I swear to you, you're done here, bro. Cole, are you transmitting from a microwave?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay,
wait.
No. Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, it's all about chances, HH. It's all about chance. I don't know why a lot of football fans don't understand. Oh, sorry, excuse me. You can have all the talent in the world. You can have all the talent in the world. But again, when it comes to the final third, getting in front of there and actually getting the ball inside the net and having composure to just score the goal against, I don't know why teams are so scared of Real Madrid. Because today was a clear example of what I've been talking to you about for the past couple of months. That HH.
Wait. What we see that they are scared of them? They had the chance just that they screwed them up.
No. HH.
Sociedad did not play scared. They did not play as if they were afraid of Real Madrid.
But no. HH. You know how it's like. This is how it's like, right? It's like, your mom gives you a toy, and then all of a sudden you lose the toy. That's how it's like. They keep losing the toy.
Damn bloody fool.
That's a trash analogy. That's a trash analogy.
What's up?
They keep losing the toy.
You have competition this year for that road trophy. You have competition.
But the thing is, HH. Susek should have scored that chance. Sadiq Umar had a good chance too. That one too, he missed it. They are scared of Real Madrid, HH. Don't you see? These players are scared. I've been saying this time and time out. And the only team that I don't think is scared of Real Madrid is Man City. I'm telling you, if you give City those chances, City will beat them. They'll beat them. They're not good. They're not good. They need to go get a better manager. They should go get Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso, after the season, just let Carlo Ancelotti go and go get Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso fits perfect with this Real Madrid team because of the players they have and the way they want to play. You know, and they'll be dominating more games under Xabi Alonso than they would be with Ancelotti. Or go get a Zidane or something. But not with this. Ancelotti is Champions League merchant. That's all he is. Champions League merchant.
Well, you see, no, it's not Carlo once. Carlo has yet to go back in the league. So until Carlo goes back in the league, that is the one indictment of him as a manager.
I don't know if
He's
Zidane
a Champions League merchant. Look at how last season, where they robbed. I'm sorry to say that when they robbed Bayern, I was so sad. I
robbed
cried.
Bayern. How? Cried?
I cried that day. I really cried because that was the only chance we had. We are not going back to the semifinals.
Loan at Leverkusen at that time.
That was the only chance. And I was believing Tuchel to do something because I thought Tuchel can really get on these guys. But the thing is, if they meet Barcelona, and again,
no, the UCL is not now. The UCL is not now. We'll get to the UCL. Don't worry, it's very soon. Don't worry. Sunday we'll do our UCL preview on Sunday. Very soon, but not now.
But can I talk about Mbappe?
Mbappe, go for it.
Okay. And they have to play Mbappe on the right wing.
Why not the left?
The striking position thing is not working. It's
why not on the left? Why not on the left?
The reason why I'm saying he can play the left, but the thing is, at the moment, Vini is occupying the left. So Mbappe, if at least you put him on the right, you play him in the position where he really thrived in his career when he was playing for Monaco. You see, bro, I'm just gonna be honest, man. He needs to just learn players' roles. That's very important in the game. You need to also know players' role. You don't just pluck in players in any position. That's the thing that Ancelotti is doing. And he's not understanding. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna do a little swap up with you, Cole, because I want to bring Norman in. Kenny, thoughts on Real Madrid and your boy Mbappe?
You mean your boy?
Can it? Okay,
Yeah,
Semansi, talk to me. Oh no, sorry, Barry. Talk to
Can
me.
you hear
I'm
me?
Real and thinking.
Okay,
Yeah, can you? Look, I'm going to come to Barry, then you two can. Barry, go for it.
Oh yeah, it's clear that they're still trying to figure some stuff out. You know, the team and just the chemistry around everyone. But I've seen this movie too many times. Like when you hit the post, when you miss chances, and then you just see what happens. I think expect
But
two
Barry, this is not
penalties.
sustainable. You can't be doing this week to week. How many times
Yeah,
does
I
a
know,
team
I
like that
know.
hit the post 3 times in a game? This
I
is
know,
rare.
I know, but the two penalties I didn't expect that, but they were valid. Even though the second one was a bit harsh, I understood. But see, the thing is, like, I think you have to just give Carlo a bit of time because when you look at his track record and just what he's accomplished in the game, we can give him a little grace of period to really just figure something out. Like, let's give him one more month because like there's gonna be like the international break again, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit to see how they look like. But you know, you're right, it's not sustainable, and if there's teams that are just more clinical, then it might go south for them. But today they got lucky.
So what do you think the issue is with Vinny? Is it just bad form? He'll get into, or do you think there's an issue here? Or you think now, don't worry, give him a few games, he'll be back to the old Vinny that we know?
Yeah,
That's
just bad form.
we're making too much out of it.
Yeah, just bad form. Like even Mbappe right now, he's on a bad form in his standards. So just give him a couple of weeks, couple games, and then we'll see how they roll.
Let me come to Kenny Sebastian and come to Nomad. Kenny.
Yeah, on the Real Madrid, I watched the first half, but afterwards, I was watching Chelsea and them at the
Oh
same
yeah,
time.
wait! You're watching like Jad and Cricket School, like Jad doing his thing. Jad.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
No, we'll talk about. But and Ardias, you're not allowed to say anything. Ardias, you are banned from that topic. But sorry, continue.
Well, yeah. On the game, I saw obviously 2 pens. For me, it was they were pen. The first one is clearly a pen.
Yeah.
Second one is like you put the decision in the hand of the referee. So like I can't blame the referee for giving the foul. He does step on his foot. But on the game, yeah, I think that obviously so say that they fumbled, but for Real Madrid, I think the most important right now is getting the victories because you can't it's just
Get away, you laughing. There's nothing is funny. Nothing.
Yeah, that what the Chelsea stream made quite views. Yeah, I'm seeing the paycheck is there, but
you guys are stupid. You guys are you guys are stupid. Look, continue. Because are stupid. Continue.
But yeah, how do you call it? Right now, the most important for them is get the wins. Get wins. Obviously, we know Real Madrid, they don't play the best football per se, but they're a good team. They're a good team. That's what they are. And we said the same thing probably last year. They weren't playing the greatest, but they were winning games. And at the end of the day, they won the league and the Champions League. Obviously, it's going to be tougher for them because I think Barcelona are way better. But yeah, they're not. I still think they're going to win. But we'll see.
What's it called? Like, let me come to Nomad. Talk to me, man. No, they're saying Fini is not playing great. Real not doing good. Penalty tax, blah blah blah. Are you worried, especially with this game?
Not really, because ages.
Yes, sir.
No Germany, no Kamavinga, no Jude Bellingham, and Brahim going off injured. Carvajal not fit. Militao not fit. Mendy just coming back from injury. So, and even Vini and Mbappe have had long seasons. Mbappe has still not had a preseason. He's coming in without a preseason. So I think when all of the players will return, what Don Carlo would have to do, in my opinion, would be to go back to what worked. Last season Real Madrid was statistically one of the best teams when it comes to the defensive aspect of the game. So that's what Real Madrid has to be. We have the players, Courtois, Carvajal, Militao, Rudiger, and Mendy, with a fit Tchouaméni and Camavinga ahead of them. The defensively solid unit, So that's what you have to go back to, 4-4-2 diamond, and Jude Bellingham playing back in that false 9/number 10 position. And I think that will help Vini and also Mbappe on the right. I mean, on the right hand side of that. So
So you feel that once now remember football it is not perfect because you have to deal with injuries and you have to deal with suspensions. But if you get all those guys back, Kamavinga back, you get Tchouaméni back, you get Jude Bellingham back, you look like the proper Real Madrid and it starts cooking and you look a lot more comfortable.
yeah, we'll look more comfortable. We'll create more chances, but AJ to excel. Last season was statistically one of the best seasons in Real Madrid's history.
Yes.
So, and even this season, if Real Madrid does not win the Champions League, Real Madrid can still win, 5-6 trophies this season, even without the Champions League. So, Real Madrid are in a good position, and that's without really having Mbappe as a big part of the system yet. So, once that happens, I think the success can continue. But for that age, what I was saying was that why fix something that wasn't broken, Like, okay, a starter is going out in the form of Toni Kroos, but a starter is coming in form of Mbappe, So who goes out for Mbappe and who comes in for Toni Kroos? That was the only change that you had to make in the entire team. So, of course, Vini is a starter, so Mbappe plays for Rodrigo, and then the thing becomes that who plays instead of Toni Kroos? So then you have Kamavinga, Modric, and Ceballos. The work rate has to be, shared between all three of them.
Yeah.
Based on what the match is. So that was the only thing that you had to do, and you could have played the exact same football, basically more or less, at least 80 to 85% at least, that you played last season with a solid defense, with good attack, with Jude scoring goals. So I think that's what the team should do, and Kamavinga should get an even, better run in the team than he did last season because Toni Kroos was a starter. He had a great season last season.
So basically, in short, you're not worried at all.
No,
and you still believe you are guaranteeing you're winning the league this season because I already have you clips saying that like Barca there's no chance they win the league, but so you guarantee that Real winning the league this season.
Yeah.
So Carlos doing back to back for the first time ever in his career.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm waiting to see Kylian Mbappe and also of course Barcelona's daddy Jude Bellingham in the Clasico again this season. So
I believe that's in October.
That would be. So that will be, and Bellingham I think will be fully fit, fully going.
We'll look his ass up.
So
big words.
Without Araujo, it will be difficult. And also, Real Madrid always has.
So kindly remember that AR used to be an Aston fan. And he was a Judas and left Arsenal for Real Madrid. Just kindly reminder that AR was an Arsenal fan. He's Irish and he was an Arsenal fan. So continue.
You know the hold on. You know, like the freshman that's trying to go to the senior and junior locker rooms. That's AR, man.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's him. It's a cheapskate. Let me go to Hisun Dubinsky's, man. Shout out to your boy Just 3. Jean Duran ticket.
I was just saying that, bro.
That was a very good goal.
Was a crazy.
He's a baller. HH.
That was a crazy. So he's Colombian, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Colombian.
Colombia have a crew. Colombia have a crew.
That bum-ass manager didn't play him during the
buying him. If you didn't pay up, you should have paid up the money because he would have been.
Well, look. It is worse. Shout out to your boy J. Roden, man. Madrid, Feyenoord over City. Hold on.
I knew I was gonna get.
Oh my god.
It's. I mean, like Abdullah basically no comments. I have no comments.
It's
like,
madness.
how do you go from Real Madrid to Feyenoord and then to Man City? It's a wild career move.
At the same time, and then moving to the UK, you have to adopt a.
Shout out to Blaise. Say what I want, but to score scouts. But to score, scout Duran, Palmer, Barcola, Esteval, Vega, especially considering how little they've played to be scouted. It's the manager now.
Your scouting network is excellent, HH.
Excellent scouting.
Very good. Very good.
No, we have good scouts, obviously, but
No, but scouting is if the one who came to Chelsea would he be playing the
Just wait that. Imagine if we had a proper striker. If we had a striker, we are beating that Bournemouth City. Abdallah, if we have a striker, we dunk on that bold Catalonian. That's a fact. That's a fact. We win the league. Easy money. Easy money. I don't care what it's easy money. Shout out just three. Real Madrid is the ultimate Gid club. No, 100% Gid. But here's the thing, though. Will Gid guarantee me a back-to-back league for Carlo? That's the thing. And let me be real with you. Gid really applies to knockout competition. For a league, yes, Gid somewhat, but you need repetition. Repetition is very key in the league. Gid alone cannot make you win the league. It can make you win a 7-game competition. It can't make you win a 38-game competition. Like, it can't make you go back-to-back or do 3 in a row. Repetition is the key to winning leagues back-to-back. Shout out to Patricio. So, imagine going on loan to support another. All right, hold on. Before you go, let me just hit.
What's the point of a loan?
Nobody wants to say something? Nomad?
No, nothing.
All right.
I'm on loan.
Eminence, is your mic working there, Eminence?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Kenny, is your mic working there as well?
We hear.
Yeah. Guys, be very afraid.
Echid, please.
We're not scared of the
please.
Be very afraid. Abdullah, we dunked you in the UCL final. We dunked in the UCL final. Dore, Eminence, I'll be right. So let me say this. Let me say right now. Be very afraid. Jad. If what I see is true and the Jad is unlocked, guys, like it's a done deal. You see, here's my thing.
What's a done deal? What is it?
No. Now, Scar, I'm going to call you Scar. Scar, I need you to drop Nico Jackson. Scar, I need you to start Chris Koo. Jad, Chris Koo, Cole P. This is the Triforce. This is the Triforce.
So no Felix, he's trash.
No. Felix is he's like the special crew guy and everything. He's special. So basically,
Did you see his cameo today?
You have the Triforce, and then you have like the diamond in the middle that makes the Triforce go. Whew. So Joy Felix is the diamond in the middle. So that's the Triforce I have here because, guys, I think Chad's cooking. And Man United, you lied to us. All this time we thought Sancho was trash. He was never trash. United were the issue.
I have some quotes in that. I have some quotes.
Please. I cannot wait for you to explain as to how you almost lied to us.
No.
Bro,
I have some quotes.
All he needed were ballers. All he needed were ballers. One-touch football, technique moving on a shoulder drop, step over. All he needed were ballers, guys. If these guys can come through, guys, the football's going to be amazing.
You struggle to beat Bournemouth.
I'm saying right now,
I'm just saying.
Modric. Modric. I'm not sure. Modric starts
send him
straight to Kiev. Straight to Kiev. Because Modric, you're not sniffing anything. And I saw you in that picture with Mandem FC. No, bro. No, sorry. That doesn't accept you.
Canadian fries.
Okay. You stuck out like a sort on there because we all know Kopama is actually really, really black. So it is what it is. So Modric, no, that doesn't count. That left-hand side is for your boy Jad, 100%. And this is my last thing, and I'll give it to you, Eminence, and then to Kenny. Ska. Zoska.
Please, man. Why are you calling him that?
Okay, Scott, I need you to please start Nkunku as a striker. Because you didn't get a striker, the only finisher we have is Chris Koo. Start Nkunku as a striker. Nico either plays out wide or is on the bench. Eminence, take it away.
So what, do you want to talk about the game or Sancho?
So basically everything. Game, Jad, Nkunku, Nico Jackson, messing up as usual.
Yeah, bro. The game, I'm not going to lie. I was losing my head was hot. I was thinking, 70th minute, Nkunku's on the bench, and Jackson's thinking of like, bro, I don't know what he was thinking, but obviously he came on and he scored Nkunku, so well done. But bro, I don't know what we're doing. There's no structure in this team, bro. The midfield. I mean, Caicedo did well, but
let's be real. We got very lucky there because if Evan Nelson scores that penalty, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Again, shout out Sanchez as well, Carl. I've been giving him stick. You know,
good save. It was a good save. It was a good
save.
He
had a good game. It was man of the match for me actually, but Sancho, man. Sancho impressed me, man. I was excited, bro. I was really happy seeing what he done.
So what do you think the thing is? Is it just one game coming out and he'll go back to being trash, or do you think that this is maybe the right fit for him as opposed to United?
I mean, obviously he's gassed in it. He's excited. He's thinking, you know what, I'm going to Newcastle. I'm going to try to, impress. And obviously he's trying to prove a point. And I'm happy that he done that. But obviously it's one game as well. It's against Bournemouth, innit? And one thing I do like about him is that he tries to get at people, tries to beat a man, pause. But he done really well. And
where are you with Nico Jackson?
I think obviously he's a good player. You can't deny that. Like he links up play, he can hold up play, all that. Yeah, but finishing as well. He's a striker. He can't finish, and if you can't finish, I don't care if you're good at holding up the ball. You got to finish, bro. And Sancho should have had 2 assists. One for Jackson. Remember, the second half, he skied it. So for me, finishing, he should, bro. You know what's funny as well? When you see the training clips, you see all these guys finishing drills. I never see Jackson finishing drills, bro.
They don't exist.
He's never there. I don't get it, and he's the one that needs it the most.
I know that's because he's. Basically, I told you, I agree with you. He is a good player, and there are things that he does good. I think shooting is his worst attribute. That might actually be his worst attribute. Is shooting.
You think that he would know how to shoot, but he doesn't. He struggles with it.
Yeah.
So I think, bro, defensively though, I'm still worried. I can't lie to you. It's a bit, it's a bit scatty. And like I said, the balance in the midfield, Vega did well, but he's not a midfielder. So, Enzo didn't play. Kani Chukwemeka, I don't know what's going on with him. He's in the squad, but he's not playing. I don't get that one. It's a bit, and Madueke for me is a bit weird as well. Like
he's on and off. He's on and off. Like he started well, but now he went back just to being like brainless.
Yeah,
in his football.
I was saying, play Neto on the right, Sancho on the left, then Nkunku through the middle. That's my front three personally. And Palmer in the team.
But isn't Neto normally a left-sided player though?
No. He's better on the right.
All right. No, but see, that's what the whole beauty is. Nobody has a divine right to start. There's literally nobody on this team who has a divine right to start. So
Maresca said it as well, because the thing is, obviously Madueka's got a hat trick, so you can't drop him after got a hat trick. So you have to keep playing him. But for me, Neto is better. He has more quality.
Yeah, then try it though. Kenny, talk to me. Thoughts on the game?
Yeah, man, that was a stressful watch. I'm not gonna lie, very stressful watch. Eminem, same thing. Like I had the head loss. Honestly, at halftime, I went at halftime at 0-0. I do not know. That is a miracle. But on the totality, it was a poor game. But the 3 points was the most important, and at least you get the win at the end of the day, which is good. But we're gonna need better than that. I'm gonna lead. It's the 4th game, and then obviously it was the first game after international break, so we'll see. But we need to be much better than that.
Yes.
Against a better team, honestly, we would have lost for at least 3. They could have scored at least 3-4. As well on Sanchez, we know he gets a lot of stick, but today is probably his best Chelsea performance. I ain't gonna lie, it was good. Not just the penalty, he made good saves as well. But on the defense, man, Disasi cannot be playing for Chelsea in 2024. I'm sorry.
There's a reason why his nickname is Disaster. Like that. It's really against a better team. We should have lost. Just a Bournemouth are just not very good against a better team. Like the amount of time they caught up on that defense, bro.
No, Disasi is not the guy is put on the ball, but the guy is a bozo as well. Like there's one time where he should get to the ball.
Bro, he had a hair start. He had a hair start.
He had a head start. Just stop.
The guy beat him. That's crazy.
I'm like, what are you doing? What's going on? Honestly, the guy is I don't know. The guy is a goofy. I don't know the guy, or sometimes in his brain, I don't know what goes on in his brain. The guy just had the brain part. And Fofana as well, silly mistakes. And for me, the thing that's worrying is that the thing is that with James, let's not talk about him. The guy is injured half of the time.
He lives in infirmary. That's
Gusto might get injury there and there. So the thing is that you have no choice but to play a Disasi at right back or Fofana at right back. And look at the midfield now. If Lavia as well, like with James, the guy, Right now, he's injured. Just started. He played against City. We haven't seen him yet. Now you have Enzo that's heel, and you look at the midfield depth right there. And in the second half, we were getting overrun in the midfield, and you cannot. There's no subs. Drisbiho was not there as well. So I'm like, just you can see the few guys that the squad planning. When I'm seeing the Lavia, James that are injury prone, there's just there's guys that cannot get injured. Like if Gusto gets injured, we're finished. Even the Caicedo as well. Like this, I think
there's no cover for that right
no
now.
Caicedo. Wait, quickly, Caicedo came back from Ecuador, I think yesterday, and the guy played 90 minutes. Like, if this guy gets injured, honestly, I don't like the midfield depth is so poor.
Yeah.
Or
what do you think of Colwill? What do you think of Colwill?
Yeah, he had a good game today. Now today,
no. Today he was good.
Today was good
in terms of just like consistently. I told you that entire defense. I'm not so.
Yeah, they can't be trusted. Let's be honest.
Yeah, like that entire defense, they can't be trusted. They're dependable. Because remember, Carvalho and Terry for a whole season, those guys they just lock you up for a whole season.
And on my guy Nico Jackson,
the snow bunny hopper man.
The bunny hopper.
Man said we're cleaning ourselves for Africa, and he's stinking.
You know, that's a very good point. Ever since that clown said that, what have you done? So this nonsense was saying that this is killing yourself for Africa. That nonsense I saw that.
I would feel offended if I'm African.
Yes, and I'm offended.
Today it was not just the finishing. I feel like even his all-around game, he was quite poor today. And I'm surprised he didn't get subbed earlier. But like I said, as a striker, obviously I think Nkunku is the best finisher in the squad by far.
Yes.
But the thing is that when I see him playing as a striker there, the performance is like he might finish here, but the thing is that the all-around performance, I'm like he gets bullied a bit too much. The performance I've seen as him as a striker, for me, he's best as support striker, playing well like where Palmer is playing, pull Palmer on the right for me, and then play like a Jackson as striker, where obviously he has his weaknesses, but at least Nkunku is there to like
support him, make those runs past him.
Yeah, make those runs past him. But yeah, we'll see next week.
Felix is worried as well, man. Felix.
Felix. What did I tell you about Felix? This guy is a bench.
I was gonna. Well, Kenny, let's
go to RDS and I'll go to AK. So RDS, why did you make us think Sancho was trash? Why did your Bournemouth trash club that stole the UCL in 2008, that hasn't won the Premier League since 2011, that right now is known more? Why did you make us believe that Sancho was washed when in fact he's a baller, just that your club is washed?
First of all, I just want to appeal to the people in the chat and also to the people in the panel. Like, I don't actually speak Conference League, so I might need some help with like subtitles.
Oh wow! Because you squeezed past Southampton
as well.
No. Promoted club.
I just
had to rely on a defender to get your comment.
I'm speaking into the chat. I just don't understand Conference League language speak. So whatever HH is saying, it's a bit tricky. So if someone could add the subs to the stream afterwards, I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much. Now moving on to the game. I mean, I think overall, to be honest, like, you know, finally on the TL, there's been a lot of Sancho, that. I'll be honest, I didn't really care because
here comes the hate. Just say Jad. Just say that you feel disappointed that you didn't get Jad. Just say you're disappointed.
Guys, I need the subtitles. I'm sorry. it's really, please, I need help here. I don't understand what he's saying. So, because today, Ahmad for me was one of, if not one of our best.
We're talking about Chelsea, mate.
I know. I'm giving you you just talked about Sancho related to I think from what I can understand from the Conference League speak, he was talking about why United let him go. So of course I have to talk about United. So from essentially the point I'm trying to make is that ultimately that the right wing position is, as far as I'm concerned, is fine because we have a solid player there who's doing good performance, and it doesn't make sense to keep someone who's on 350k a week on the bench. That doesn't make any sense to me. So fair enough. So anyway, as far as this game is concerned, I don't think Chelsea played particularly well against Bournemouth.
Good.
I know it's good, but I mean, we're talking about it's Bournemouth away, though, isn't it? I mean, I have a clip regarding what you said.
Wait, did they beat you 3-0 at Old Trafford?
Sorry?
Did they beat you 3-0 at Old Trafford last season?
Yeah, they did last season. Okay, but it's this season now, isn't it? And I think that season we didn't even have a defense. Are you missing any key significant players?
Yes, we're missing Gusto, Reece James,
Rege.
Okay, so you're saying that with the likes of Nkunku, Felix,
Chris
Sancho,
Koo,
all those players, you're missing those players. So if you had those players, you'd have taken Bournemouth to town. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
100%.
Oh my, right. Okay, fine. Okay, I can't argue with that because to be honest, the game that I watched, the game I had in front of me, had Bournemouth not bricked that penalty and multiple chances in the second half, this could have easily
should have, would have, could have. At the end of the day, we won because we're the better team and because we don't have to win.
Exactly. So
it's what big teams do. We get W's. We get W's. So it's what big clubs do.
Big. Right. Okay. I see. All right. So
sorry,
United fans are hating on us right now. United fans are hating.
No. Artists, I was thinking.
You know, like I don't know.
They've not won a league or a major trophy in like over 10 years. So I don't even know what this guy is talking about, bro. So like,
I don't know what the guy above me is talking about either because I don't speak Conference League. Like, guys in the chat, please help me out here. I think someone did post Noah's Ark. I think that was a nice translation. So thanks.
So
anyway,
so Artists, so especially from what Sancho was doing and how he was linking with Nkunku and Cole Palmer, you were not worried at all as to what Chelsea could do to the Premier League this season in terms of footballing quality?
No, there's nothing from this game that I've seen that says that Chelsea could. I mean, they can't get worse than 8th. But I mean, compared to what I've seen with obviously, City, enough said, I'm sure we're going to be talking about a certain Haaland. But from a squad that cost billions, like what you played. Fair play against Wolves, fair enough, I'll give you that. But the performances against Crystal Palace and against Bournemouth went quite lackluster.
Did we have Jadon in those games? Did we have Jadon in those games? No, Artists, my thing to you is we unlocked Jad. We unlocked Jad. So since we've unlocked Jad, RDS, it's still... Now, I'm sorry for you that you have to rely on Trashford. I'm worried that you have to rely on Trashford. You keep Trashford.
Fine.
We got Jad.
Okay.
Because the Jad.
Oh, can you pull up GGS?
Say something to me.
We got the Jad. Right, okay. I think this is 47-28. Right, okay. So, okay. Yeah, so... so as far okay, I'll summarize this because you want to move on.
Yeah.
This is not me saying that Chelsea got the win. Shout out, it's fine. All I am saying is that like just on the performance, especially because I think Kenny already alluded to the fact that I still defensively, there's still something off about this team. Big up Rare for the performance today, but like I don't know what it is about him. I don't know. Defensively, this Chelsea has me worried, especially going.
Oh, no, that's a great.
The team's not balanced.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, I just get an imbalance. And you make a good point because I know people are going to say, haters, but I do think, from a depth point of view, I still don't think it was wise to let Gallagher go. From a depth point of view,
please, man, please, let's not do this again, please.
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying.
Shut your goddamn ass up.
I'm not
never mentioned.
Let's not do that, man. Let's not do that.
I'm saying from a depth.
RDS, the lack of respect for the best midfielder is crazy, man.
Well, okay, that's fine. Then when you get injured to Lavia or Caicedo or whatever, then what's going to happen? What's going to happen then?
RDS, worry about your Bournemouth Boychester divided, bro, and I'll worry about it's a team who are the legitimate UCL champions. Okay.
Can I speak on this?
Okay, look at this guy. Oh, delete. Oh, because he beat Southampton. A recently promoted team, Southampton. Give me a break. Give me a bro. We beat Southampton. Rashford Southampton. Let's see when we meet you, and they will deal with you. Trust me, when we meet you, we'll deal with you, bro. Okay, talk to me.
That's 50 minutes.
I mean, HH, you said that last year, and Amrabat dunked on Enzo and Caicedo.
Did we have Jad?
you remember last
Did we
year
have
when
our?
he said that
Do we have
that
Kopi?
Chelsea were
Do
done
we have
for
Chris
You had
Arsenal as well?
Kopi. You had Kopi. You had
Did we have
Kopi.
Chris?
And
Did
he
we have
scored a
Chris?
hat-trick.
Did we have
He
Jad?
scored a hat-trick.
He was in the
scored a hat-trick.
hospital. He was in the hospital.
Chris Kru, yeah, Chris Kru is the hospital.
You spent $1 billion as
AK,
well.
AK, Jad changes everything.
Okay,
Jad
okay.
changes everything.
Let me speak on. Let me speak
Go
on
for
it.
it. Go
I
for it.
mean, yeah, sure. Shout out to Chelsea. Shout out to the Jad. If the Jad helps you, get outplayed by Bournemouth, only to get a scrappy goal. Okay, the Jad changes you. I get that. Okay, shout out to Jad, man. On Chelsea, I think it wasn't a great performance. Robert Sanchez, though, big saves, not just a penalty. He had like 3 or 4 key saves.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I actually thought Colwell was good today. Some good clearances, good blocks, and all that stuff. Fofana was god awful.
Yeah.
AK, what do you expect from a guy who has a hat on his head and so forth? What would you expect from a guy like that?
Oh dear.
It's a heartbreak.
Free
Yeah.
Drake merchants.
How much did
Continue.
Fofana cost again? Wasn't it like 60 mil or something?
80 mil.
How much?
When else did he win the league again? When else did he win the league? Was that 2011? 2011. Wait, so last year won the league was before the first Avengers film. Wow. Awkward. What is it with the UCL? Was that 08? So let me get this straight. So we've won the UCL and League more recently than your Bombers club, but apparently you're Manchester United. AK, please talk over this dude, man.
Yeah. I thought midfield wise, that Vega guy, he ain't it for me. I can't lie.
Yeah, he's a defender. Just play midfield.
Wait. So why is he playing midfield if he's a defender? What's
we
this?
have injuries.
Injury tax.
What is this, man?
You spent a bill.
Okay, I mean, overall though, like I wasn't too impressed. I can't lie. Jackson again missing chance after chance. If this is what he thinks, if this is killing himself for Africa, oh dear.
He needs Miss Wet.
Yeah, I mean,
when he meant killing himself for Africa, was he talking about Astrid? Was that what?
Yeah, he might have made a made a mistake.
Don't mention that.
But I think
HH's mistress.
I mean, I get the fact you were missing your midfielders, but I think only Lavia, to be honest, is the big miss there. I watched Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall did not stand out against Servette FC, so I don't really rate him. And Enzo,
Carney, man.
Yeah, what happened to him? And yeah, he was actually pretty good. I can't lie.
Yeah, he's in the squad, but he's not playing. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But do you see potential in this team when Jad came on? Do you see any reason for me to be excited? Genuine excitement.
What do you mean? There's always been potential in this team, HH. I mean, I'll be honest. Jadon Sancho, Pedro Neto, Palmer, Madueke, Jackson, Nkunku, all these guys are good attacking options. I'm not going to mention Felix because he's not a good attacking option, but the other guys are all good attacking options. So you have an attack there that can win you games. It's just about, what is it? It's just about getting the midfield balance right. I think Lavia has to be a starter. I think he's your best midfield, and it has to be one of Enzo or Caicedo along with him. You have to choose between one of them to get the balance right. Defensively, I don't rate Fofana. I don't rate Colwell. Cucurella, he's good. And Reece James is too injury prone. And Gusto, I don't like this inverted.
He's injury prone as well.
He's injury prone. But I don't like this inverted right back role for Gusto. I like Gusto as a regular right back, not an inverted one. But there's definitely potential in this team. For example, I think your team is better than, say, United's team. So
way better. That's not a conversation. Way better.
I think
better. That's a stretch.
No, it's not. Rashford, now should give me a break. AK could continue.
I think
only player I have is Kobe Mainoo and Delete, and that's it. Onana. AK, what was it? Was Zerk? AK, go for AK.
I think there's definitely some, potential in the way your team's built. Just a striker, possibly a goal scorer, and maybe a couple more
A go-
defenders, which
a
is crazy
goalkeeper.
because he spent 1 billion already. I mean, yeah, goalkeeper too, yeah. But
So what? You think we get top four?
just another 500 mil. That's all you need to spend.
Yeah.
What's it called? SK, talk to me, man. SK.
Yeah, what's up, HH? Can you
Yes,
guys
sir.
hear me quite well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. This game was certainly an interesting watch. The thing that I think stuck out to me the most was like I think they really missed Gusto today because Disaster right back is not
Disaster.
it.
Yeah.
Like because some of the mistakes that he was making was just like really, really simple stuff, like not communicating with your center back on who to track, like missing a pass that would like somehow went like right behind you. In terms of Jackson and his finishing, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as upset about his finishing in today's game because I didn't think.
Wait, what?
Because I don't really think any of the shots that he missed was like that particularly bad, in my opinion. That's just me.
But aren't you worried that when he's in those positions, he lacks that instinct and conviction when he strikes the ball? Because we can all agree that arguably the weakest part of his game is his shooting.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But I'm just saying on the basis of today's game, I don't think there was a shot that I thought he was like that.
Yeah, but look at Nkunku's chance. It was difficult, but he scored it.
No, that's fine.
And also, SK, let's say
I can agree that.
No, okay. Nico Jackson in that same position, does he score? That's Nkunku was saying. He doesn't score.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm just saying there was nothing today that I think he did finishing wise that was like Man City, like versus like Man City in the FA Cup last year level. This is basically what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think he like missed any like really, really bad chance. I think he really definitely should have scored. I thought Sanchez was really good today. Tosin, I think, was a really underrated substitution because I think his sub really changed the game because he was able to actually like break through Bournemouth's press. I think Mascara ended up moving what's his face Fofana to play right back, who was way better at it than Disasi was. And then honestly, I think this midfield is going to be an issue. Like the fact that neither one of them can really control the pace of the game. And you could really see today, especially in that first half, like they were having trouble on both ends. I think Sancho's introduction, what I really like about Sancho was the fact that you can tell he has like really high in-game IQ because like he was drawing a lot of like the Bournemouth defenders like towards like the side and waiting for one of the Chelsea players to make a run. Like that's where he was getting a lot of his bread and butter from in terms of like finding Jackson or finding Cucurella or also João Felix, HH. He's not.
HH speaking.
It's one game.
HH, you watch basketball.
It's one game.
It's been 4 seasons, HH.
João Felix has the passing IQ of Jaylen Brown. If you watch basketball, you know what I'm talking about. So, like,
so we're not going to give him a chance.
No,
just one season. Just give him this season.
Respect Jaylen Brown, man. Respect Jaylen Brown.
He said half a day.
Felix could never come clutch like Jaylen Brown, man.
No, I'm saying in terms of passing, they're like the same level of passer, like in their respective sport. Like they can't pass the ball, bro. Like the amount of times I've watched Felix in this season have like the most obvious pass to make, and he'll just do a boneheaded ass decision. I don't know.
Bro, he's so frustrating to watch, man. So frustrating. I don't get it.
And I thought Palmer was kind of passive today, but I can't really blame him too much because he had to do a lot of dropping back to help out Disaster because like. Yeah, no, bro. Like, Disaster was not getting the ball. Disaster was not getting the ball.
No. I knew Disaster was an issue where every time he made like a block, he celebrated like he scored a goal. I was like, nah, this guy in it.
I have no issue with that.
Oh no, I do. No. You can't unless it's a key block. Fine, like that Cole block that was key towards the end of the game. If it's a 17th minute and you've made it a block and you're celebrating like it's a goal and you do that every single block, I take issue with that.
I don't understand why your manager called it Chalobah was worse than Disaster. I don't quite understand.
No, I don't think it was. I think it was a higher up thing with the whole like profit thing. I think it was more that than Maresca's like talent ID. But also, I think Cole was really good today. I don't know. I think you guys are being really harsh on him. I thought
no. We didn't say he was not.
Today, talking about overall.
For a whole season, do you trust Colwell as much as you trusted Carvalho or Terry?
If I were to rate his, I mean, it's not even about comparing them to them. It's just about what he's going to be dealing with this year. I think so far, today he was good. I think he was good against Crystal Palace. I think it was okay against City, and then the defense in general was poor against Wolves. So I have 2 good performances, 1 okay one, and then 1 below average, which I mean I think it's good enough for top 4. So in the context of just this season, what were we gonna say, Chich?
Oh no, not just because. So are you going to round up? Because
Yeah. And then my last point is just that actually I think I'm done. No, don't worry about it.
So anyone else on Chelsea before we get to Lingy?
HH.
Hokage, go for it.
Will the style you talk about, will they be there October 3rd against Ghent? Will they be there against Noah's Ark in the Conference League?
Can I respond?
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat
And my response to that is that I do not and I will never recognize the Conference League. We are here to win the Premier League. That is our goal. Our goal is to win the Premier League.
Also, HH, you owe Vincent Kompany an apology, by the way. I forgot to.
No, you don't.
Oktoberfest FC?
Oktoberfest
FC? No, hold on.
No.
We'll get to Bayern. We'll get to Bayern. I saw that first goal that they scored. I rated a winner against Barca. The real stuff starts. What's it called? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But hold on, we'll get it.
HH, by that logic, did you rate Haaland's goal, the second goal he scored against Brentford?
We'll get there. Let me do. So, shout out to your boy Lonnie Lace. HH.
HH, you dumbass. I saw that clip.
That was wild, HH. That was wild. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, I had my phone out in front of my camera.
Buying each other out. Buying.
You know what? No comments. Shout out to QC8. Felix not getting in on the reaction.
That is foul.
You see it. You're a bomb. Yeah, that would be double the blood.
That's a dub.
Shout out to David T. No tactical breakdown from the time.
Yeah, I did find that interesting. I was waiting for the tactical breakdown from Slot after the Nottingham Forest loss at Anfield. Like,
That hand cue ball is crazy.
Wait, HH, why don't you read Joshua Jacob's comment? He paid his good money for it.
I'm waiting to do it. So, Josh, I'm going to read this as you write it, but maybe not the whole thing. Shannon eating blue chew like Skittles whilst pounding. Okay, all right, hold up. Also, Samasi, respect my Black Magic Company. He's cooking nice food. Hashtag Bonnie. Hashtag it's MELANIN. I went. I was top set English, so I'm very particular with grammar and spelling. So, Samasi, why you hate Samasi?
What? Company.
What? Who?
I think we know why.
Everyone knows why.
No. Yeah. She's racial, and she thinks she's white even though she's not white. She's a wannabe. Now, Samasi, is the mic working there? Is the mic working there? Samasi, is the mic working?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. The Earl of Norway. Now, I want to come first to Samasi, then to Hokage with this. Because obviously you guys were early adopters on this freak of nature.
Yes.
So Samasi, are you surprised by what this guy is doing to the so-called biggest league in the world? And are we witnessing the beginnings of the greatest goal scorer ever, or will his kneecap get snapped in half, injury tax, and then his career will be derailed?
I saw that when he played for Dortmund, that he's a freak of nature.
But to this extent, did you think that he would do this in the Premier League in his first 3 seasons?
The Premier League is maybe the worst defending league I've seen. The amount of space Haaland has. Teams in the bottom of the league are playing from the back like Pep. We have to stop the spoken nonsense. Sondreich is right about his tactics. You have not the players to play like Pep. And you playing against Pep like him, it's suicidal. So of course he's gonna adopt that league. Haaland is just too good for them. These defenders, They are not built for to play against
So,
somebody like
okay, so you're saying that more so the league is trash rather than just Haaland is a special goal
It's-
scoring.
Haaland is a goal scoring machine who's gonna bully most center backs in the league, but also the league is goddamn trash with their
But explain Harry
defending.
Kane then.
What do you mean by Harry Kane?
Because he got 36 in the Bundesliga, but he didn't touch 36 in the Prem. If the Prem's so trash, that's what I'm asking.
Bayern is the second best team.
So then, what are Man City then? I'm confused.
Man City are the best team in the league. Of course, he's gonna score. He's get a lot of shots, but also the defending. Have you seen the teams like Brentford, like Southampton playing from the back? They're suicidal. No, stop the woke nonsense. So no, it's a mixture of both. But Haaland is just getting better.
Also, guys, side notes, you know that it's mostly white people that use the word woke, but continue. Smarty, what you say? Continue.
She's not beating the allegations, AJ.
I know she's not. Smarty, continue.
Oh my god.
Smarty, do you revere Trump?
I hate that dude. I hate
That's
him
a lie.
so
Continue,
much.
continue. I know, but continue.
She stuttered. Did you hear that? The little stutter.
Hey, yeah, I know.
Oh
yeah,
my
crap.
God.
What was that? Go for it. Go. Smarty, go.
Just let Smarty speak. Go on, Smarty. Go on.
Smarty, go on.
Everyone knows she votes for AFC.
Smarty.
I'm not.
Smarty.
No, I voted for the Green Party and the Socialist Party.
Smarty. No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Smarty, you're saying that. So,
Let-
do you believe that Haaland is going to break all goal scoring records, or do we need to respect Ronaldo?
He could break Messi's goal scoring record, but Pep is gonna not allow it. Let's face it, Pep's
That
not
is
gonna
true.
allow it.
That's true. Pep won't allow
It's
that.
gonna
Maybe
bench-
hold on. How's so
He's
he won't
gonna
allow
bench
it
him
because he
till
wants to
he
protect
gets
Messi, or just won't allow it because he's being a prick?
Because he respects Messi, he's not gonna allow it. I think. He's gonna
come to
bench
match
him.
21 and be like-
you know he's gonna get close, and Pep is going to bench him after.
Yeah.
That's
half an hour.
actually really weird if he does actually. Okay, hold on. Let me come to Hokage. So Hokage, are you surprised by how Erling Haaland is adopting and breastfeeding this Premier League?
No, not really. I told you guys. I rang the alarm bells 2 years ago. I rang the alarm bells to you guys.
But
This
come on,
guy-
Hokage, to this extent.
I told you he's gonna put babies in this league. He's gonna put babies in this league. He's already spreading his babies across the league, bro. It's over. And I do think it's mostly because the league is trash. I'm gonna be honest. When not the league, like the defenses in the league, it's garbage, man. It's garbage. It's garbage in the Bundesliga. You know, when you go back to when Messi scored all those goals and Ronaldo scored all those goals, I know they're great players, but a lot of that also comes down to the league being trash. Like that notion of peak La Liga. I'm not going to be fooled. One of my favorite videos on your channel is like when you react to Messi's 91 goals and you go, oh, another chip. Oh, another chip. Because the defenses were trash. If the defenders are so good in peak La Liga, how was Messi scoring 20 chips a season? They were trash. They were open.
They were trash. They were ass. No. It takes nothing away from Messi, but that defending was ass.
The
bro.
defending
Come on.
was ass. And the thing is with today, if it wasn't for Mark Flecken, the guy has 4 or 5 goals. He's on 11 goals, 12 goals in 4 games.
Yeah.
Mark Flecken had an amazing performance in the second half. I think Haaland hit the post 1 or 2 times.
Kage, he only turns up.
I
against-
have a philosophical
goalkeeper-
question.
That
Fair,
goalkeeper-
fair.
Hold on. Continue. Hokage.
So I genuinely, if there's no injuries, that's the big question with Haaland. Injuries. These are the questions about Haaland. Injuries in terms of the goal scoring record and in terms of his legacy, it's you still need to give me a Champions League semi, a Champions League final goal.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, with the 4018 World Cup, you need to get that bum ass Norway to a World Cup. Because I'm sorry, Indonesia has real chances of getting to a World Cup. If Indonesia goes to World Cup 2026, I follow Asian football because I'm Persian too. Indonesia has real chance to make it to the 2026 World Cup. Haaland, you have no excuses.
Wait, Hokage, can Bahrain get to the World Cup too?
Bahrain, Indonesia, Jordan. These teams can all genuinely make it to the World Cup.
And yet somehow, as my Nigeria brothers hosting,
Artists,
channel,
why
know,
you know
that
you
I-
didn't
well,
have to take.
It just when you're drawing to Rwanda, and I don't know.
Artists, I've been trying to zen and trying to just exercise all that from me, and now you've brought me back to the depression. So thanks for that. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, I have a question for you.
Go for it.
like, because since we're talking about like players like scoring a lot of goals and the defense being trash, are there any like times where like a player can score a lot of goals but you can still like respect the defense in the league? Does that really exist?
That's good. Great question. I can easily answer for you. In today's game, no, because the game has changed. There is not a single defender right now who I would put as one of the top tier defenders. There's no defender right now that can be in the same galaxy as a Beckenbauer, Desailly, Nesta, Thuram, Stam, any of these guys, because nobody teaches pure defending. When we have this whole pass from the back, a defender must be good for on the ball, and we must play this progressive football. Pure defenders who only just do defending, they don't exist.
Well, you can make the case with the Liverpool, I don't know was it 2018-19 when Van Dijk got nominated for the Ballon d'Or, it was top 3. Didn't Salah also in that season score like 30 plus goals in the league as well?
No, that was the season.
No. But my thing though is okay. Let's even connect, because it's a good question. Let's even connect it right now. So back in the day, you'd have like man-to-man marking. You see, let's go. How many people employ man-to-man marking? It's mainly zonal or team defending, i.e. pressing. Back in the day, that's top striker, man-to-man. You follow this guy everywhere on the pitch. But because there are no pure defenders right now, you don't have a guy say, okay, this Haaland guy, that's a freak. You follow this guy everywhere. Everyone else, zonal. You mark him and you stay onto him and you shadow him. So Haaland will be like, man, you want it to be a case where this guy, you're a nuisance because he's following you everywhere. No, but literally, there are no defenders who are good enough to employ that.
My only rebuttal to that is I would say that's also like because since teams like attacking wise are more system based, you can't really defend in an individual basis, right? Because you're only like worried about like one person. So it's like give or take in that sense is what I would say.
Oh, no, but I think people have even brought it in. How well has Haaland done against Rudiger? Because Rudiger is like, it's similar to, if some of you guys watch, it's similar to basketball. I think Rudiger takes it upon himself to be like, this guy here, no, I'm on him. And he makes it a personal basketball stool. This whole goals, you are not, forget about scoring, you're not getting a shot on target. You're not getting a shot on target. So I think how many defenders will want to take it upon themselves where, my main goal here is this goal scoring freak, he's not going to get a shot on target. But I think the issue though is that tactics are about team. So everyone is a defender now. Like the whole team, the defense. So
what I would say to that HH is like, because if you remember that tie, like what did we get on? We got on City for missing so many chances. So it's like even if you marked Haaland out of the game, if City finish their chances and you guys lose, then it's like
no. I mean,
what does your defense technically do, right? So it's like, that's why I'm bringing it up like that.
So make a good point, but that's also because the defenders now centre backs. There's much more. It just goes back to what Samasi, I think, so the original point, which is about passing from the back, being able to control, etc. Back in quote the day, like a defender's physical attributes were also seen as quite important. So can they bully? Are they good in the air? Can they bully strikers off the ball? So can they? So there was you had to be a much more aggressive player back then, which probably did help when it came to defending against strikers. But now it seems that those physical attributes don't tend to be as valued as just, well, can this centre back bring out the ball in the back, link the midfield with link the defense with the midfield? Can they distribute well, etc., etc.? That's kind of where we seem to be where we're defending. So maybe that gives the strikers the advantage.
No, I totally agree with that. Like I feel like someone like a Dalit is not really fit for like the modern era for more or less what you just said of like not being
like someone like for example like someone like if Jaap Stam was playing one football now, Haaland hasn't got a chance. There's no way that Haaland goes to come to some like peak like someone like Jaap Stam and it doesn't work because of just his attributes, and also Jaap Stam was actually good in the ball as well. But I don't see any players in the Premier League right now that are of that build, because that attribute isn't, his attributes aren't valued. It's just, well, okay, but he can make like a 50-yard pass, or he can he's got good technical ability. Like I don't know where we've got where this transition. I'm not saying a defender shouldn't have technical ability, but it just seems that seems to be overemphasized over everything
Okay,
else.
so let me ask this, right? So where do you lie more on? We have to respect Haaland as a special goal scoring talent, or the Premier League needs to step up? And this is maybe an indictment on just the Premier League in what he's been able to do in such a short space of time. Is it just respect the talent, or the Premier League is ass?
No, you have to. Sorry, I'm talking too much about. I'll be quick. So you have to respect the talent, because what Haaland's done, it's ridiculous, because even when he was in the Bundesliga and in the Champions League, this guy's still scoring more than a goal a game, which is insane. So I think you have to. I think two things can be true, where you can respect the fact that Haaland's ridiculous, and I would just say all of this. I blame the Glazers, man. I blame the Glazers for this whole thing, because, as everyone knows, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer managed this guy Mulder at the beginning, and he managed him. He knew him.
Imagine if Haaland went to United, bro.
If Haaland went to
United may won the Premier
and we
League.
literally, and Ole was literally like, get this guy.
Wait, hold on. Artist.
Sorry, Ole was literally like to the ball. It's like, get this guy. This guy is going to be amazing. I've not seen a goal scorer like this before. Yes, he's at Mulder. Yes, he's gonna I think he went to RB
Salzburg
after that. It was like, I need you to get this guy right now. And the Glazers were like, yeah, but we'll go for Ronaldo, whatever. So, fine. Because Ronaldo sells shirts. And fast forward.
Shout out to Ronaldo, man.
Oh man, this is literally went for that. It's crazy, and City have a treble, and Haaland is where he is, So
because I remember
hold on. So Abdallah, what is the key attribute you believe that makes Haaland such a good goal scorer? What is it that makes him so good?
He's clinical. I don't know if you remember. There's like a compilation of all the missed chances that KDB put on a plate for Gabriel Jesus and Raheem Sterling when he played for us. The amount of easy chances these bozos, Dumb and Dumber, fumbled, it was unbelievable. In my opinion, KDB might have broken the assist record a lot sooner than now. He would have probably surpassed Ryan Giggs a couple of years ago, in my opinion, in terms of the Premier League assist record. But we had two bozos playing on the left and central. For me, he's a clinical striker. At the end of the day, for a striker, people can talk about tech and stuff like that. But for me, the strikers, what's their primary goal?
Yeah, score goals.
Score goals. If you have tech, I think that's just a bonus. So
it's true. I use that I call him a tree trunk just to clown him. But
I agree.
Your primary function of a striker is to put the ball in the net. That's your primary function.
For me, I'm blessed. I think he's now surpassed. Cantona. He's surpassed.
Yeah.
Cantona.
I think 70, and he's now 72.
He's one goal behind Gabriel Jesus right now. He's one goal behind Gabriel Jesus.
How long has Jesus been in the league? How long has he been in the league?
Since 2017. 2018. 2018. So 5 years now. 5 years.
So no injuries. He breaks the record. If he does get injured, he breaks his own record this season.
Yeah, no injuries. He breaks his own record, in my opinion. Yes, he does.
So are we saying 40 piece, 45 piece, or 38? Wait. What's the record? Is it 34?
36.
It's 36. He easily breaks it. I think.
And Abdallah, question. I feel like this is my frustration with City last season. I feel like so far this season they're creating more for Haaland. I feel like he's getting more chances this season, which is the issue now.
I know, but you know what's so crazy? Where did this notion come on that Haaland had a bad season last season? Where did that notion come from? Because for me, I was like, okay, had a bad season. 27 goals.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
The Champions League.
I think it's the haters. It's probably the Champions League. He did. Yeah, I think he needs to turn up a bit more in the later stages of the Champions League.
Yeah,
I agree with that. I totally agree. Otherwise,
and he was also injured for 2 months too. So I think
he was.
I think he's now. He said he's now more refreshed. He had a summer off compared to other players and that's for me as a selfish person. I don't care I don't want Norway to qualify. I couldn't care less about his internationals. I couldn't give a toss about him qualifying his country. If he's If he's
Abdallah, that's harsh. That's just
I'm
harsh.
not Norwegian. I'm not Norwegian. If he's available,
still.
so who cares? They're never going to qualify with as long as he plays for them. He's never going to qualify. So for me,
But he needs that though.
No, he
Yes,
doesn't.
He's gonna be the side note. He does need to at least qualify. Abdallah, for a 600 team World Cup, that's including other planets, he does need to at least qualify for Norway.
He's gonna be the greatest club goal scoring striker.
Indonesia, Abdallah, come on, Indonesia, bro.
Okay, can I ask you, Hokage? When was the last time Iraq qualified? I'm half Iraqi, yeah.
They're gonna qualify this time. They're gonna qualify this time.
They're third behind South Korea and Jordan currently.
They're gonna qualify this time.
They're gonna fumble it. They're gonna fumble it.
I think that's actually a break. When's the last time? And these guys literally are third and could actually qualify for this season.
They played one World Cup, I think. I don't remember. It's like the 80s.
It was the 80s.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
there you go.
They should have easily won the Asian Cup, but that's a whole different topic.
I mean, Bale is still the standard, man. If you qualify for Wales with that team,
yeah, Wales.
So what's it called? Core, talk to me, Haaland. What makes Haaland such a good goal scorer? And
can I go off the call?
Core, talk to me. Haaland, Erlingi. Core, CFTV, Core Football TV, Core. AK, talk to me.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Erling. I think the thing that we have to look, I think it's both. That like, I think he's a good striker, and I think he's a top striker, and defensively, like, I don't know if you saw that second goal.
Yeah.
How are you allowing the ball to bounce? It's the first thing you learn. Don't allow the ball to bounce.
Defender.
It's like, and you're allowing to do that, and you have everybody pushed into the opposition half.
And also, didn't that come from Edison? Wasn't that ball from Edison?
Yes,
Edison assist.
Edison has more assists than Anthony.
Yeah.
Shout out to Edison, man. But I think stuff like that does make his job easier.
So but what if you had to weigh it? Is it more so Haaland is a crazy goal scorer or the EPL defending is trash?
The EPL defending is very poor. I think it's much worse than people make it out to be, which is why I laugh when people talk about strikers from other leagues won't be able to do it in the Premier League when they very well can. But also, bro, let's be real, bro. Haaland against relegation teams, Haaland against mid-table teams is 3 goals minimum, bro. He's gonna get you 3 goals because he's clinical, he's fast, he's good fit, he's good movement, bro. He's the archetypal striker, and I think he's gonna break Alan Shearer's record. I think he's gonna stay in City long term, and I think he's gonna break Alan Shearer's record. But he very well might be the greatest goal scorer this game has ever seen.
Oh no! I mean, the reason why I don't think he breaks Shearer's record, I think he leaves City. I don't think he spends all of his years at City.
Where did he go?
No. This is my thing. That 3 years, who knows what the football landscape could be? Who knows how Barca look, how Real look, how PSG look in 3 years' time, or how Bayern look in 3 years' time?
Just to answer that question,
go for it.
He's signing a new 5-year contract already this season, and he won't sign because he won't have it unless he has an inclination that Pep is signing. So Pep and him are signing a new contract because the way that I've seen. They are 100%. Whether you want to believe that or not,
wait for 115.
The 115, by the way, the
115 is starting on Monday.
Okay. So you believe that he signs the 5-year contract and it's going to stay? So he's going to commit. So he's going to commit all of his main years at City. You guarantee me that?
He's verbally agreed. Or is just waiting to be announced. His agent, who's better than Raiola.
So Abdallah, you're saying that when Kane finally retires, because the guy's retiring, but I'm like, yo, Erling, come back to Germany. Auf Wiedersehen. Dankeschön.
To Bayern. That communist socialist club who can barely afford anything.
Musiala, socialist.
In my opinion,
oh my god.
Can you drop the book? Can you drop the book?
Yeah, I'll drop it because we're
I mean, that might need to be a double piece. That might need to be a 2-piece, by the way.
That's what the club in the league is.
Abdallah,
All right, this
Abdallah.
Okay, so you're saying that, Smissy.
Okay, let me
Okay, finish your point.
Money Mace is backstage.
All right.
Let me carry on.
Abdallah, you're not a Real Madrid fan. You're a Man City fan.
No, look, I'm a socialist. I would bankrupt all the billionaires, but I'm just saying.
Exactly, you're not a Real Madrid fan. So please.
Yeah, whatever. That's
So hold on. So Abdullah, so you're saying that because I have to disagree. I just don't see Haaland spending all of his PKs because I believe that he wants to test himself in La Liga and wants to test himself in other leagues.
Apart from Real Madrid, who can afford him? Apart from Real Madrid, who can afford him? He's not going to cheap. Unless he runs down his contract. I don't think he wants to go to PSG.
No. But Abdullah, but I don't think you're missing my points. Who knows what the football landscape will look like in 3 or 4 years' time? Will Pep still be manager? How will Haaland feel like? And what will PSG be like? What will Real Madrid be like in 3 or 4 years' time? So in 3 or 4 years' time, that's a football cycle, and things could be very different.
Real Madrid will still be Real Madrid. The other clubs, I think they'll still be at the same level that they are now. I don't think maybe Chelsea. You never know. You never know with Chelsea.
And don't be so nice. Don't be so nice.
My name is focus on winning a UCL. Your first UCL.
To be fair, I like Chelsea.
Focus on finishing in the top 4.
I like Chelsea more than any of your bum-ass clubs. So yeah.
Because you're both corrupt.
What's it called? Gatlock, talk to me. Haaland, bro. And the EPL.
Can you hear me first?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. First of all, I'm happy this is happening. Because, bro.
Because you're a sadist, masochist, or what?
I'm not you that beats 2 meats at the same time. But anyway.
Wait,
excuse me?
Whoa.
It's your comments from the last from the communication show.
You will burn in hell when I'm through with you.
Whoa.
This is what you started. You
Well, I'm just repeating your comments from your last live, man.
Okay.
No,
all right. Okay, guys, continue, Paul.
Which
Okay.
one's gonna eat the other one out?
Was that projection?
Exactly. Thank you. That's what he said. I'm just repeating what he said. Anyway, what was I gonna say now? Fuck. Haaland. Yeah. Look, I'm happy that this is happening, and I hope he even breaks his record because, bro, it needs this. Haaland and Pep are what the Premier League need. They needed this humbling. They needed this humbling. Your league is not better than the rest. Okay, they needed this. Okay, I'm not saying it's worse, but it's not better. Okay, it's not better because what is happening in the Premier League now is exactly what happened to like La Liga and Bundesliga in the 2010s. Duopoly, although that was when Liverpool was still up there, and one man beat down. Because I remember they called the Bundesliga a Farmers League when Bayern were on 5 in a row. Like in 2018 or 2017, when Bayern were 5 in a row, and it's happened to them now.
The thing is that like when I was watching Lewandowski score 50 goals a season, I'm seeing like, oh, these are 50 amazing goals. Like the reason why this is bad, it's the same goal over and over and over again for Haaland. He's spamming 40 of the same goal, and nobody's stopping it. Like at least with Lewandowski,
and again,
a bicycle kick, a volley.
And Moneymace, and Gatlock from Moneymace's point, if a guy is scoring the same goal again and again and again, what is it? City are just really good, or the Premier League teams are just really crap?
I mean, sometimes I can say that some Premier League defenders lack IQ, if I'm being honest. Because, I mean, some of them are good, but they just lack IQ. Like how someone keeps scoring the same kind of goals is crazy. I mean, sometimes you just see the answer is there, but it's like they want to do ITK, like Nigeria. I don't know. Like they want all this passing from the back. Like seriously, I see. Like when I look at Chelsea, I'm like, if you guys are just direct, you actually be winning more games. You don't need to score the perfect goal. Just direct football, simple and short. Just keep it simple. We don't need passing out from the back, controller, this, that. No, just keep it simple. Take it forward, and you do well in this league. It's really not that hard. But Yeah, for Haaland, I'm happy for the guy. I hope he continues. I hope he gets like 40 something goals. I just hope he just continues just dunking on these guys because he has scored. How many goals does he have now? 9, right? In how many games now?
9.
4?
Is it 9 and 7? No, sorry. Wait, hold on. Wait, is it 9 and 4?
9
9 and 4.
9
9
and
and 4. 9 and 4.
If he continues like this, 72 goals.
How many assists? How many assists does he have?
I don't think he has an assist yet.
Does that matter?
Doesn't matter.
It mattered because I wanted to say 419, but anyway. Yeah. you don't just ignore it. Just ignore it.
No.
Damn bloody fool.
Really?
I didn't say 419. Anyway, it is what it is. So look, who's their next game? Who's their next?
What do you mean, UCL or EPL?
Actually, yeah, UCL. They have Inter, right?
Inter.
Okay.
Is that Wednesday?
Yeah,
Okay, that's going to be quick. But yeah, obviously, we're going to do UCL preview on
Oh
Sunday.
yeah,
But see, now,
we have
that's good.
UCL Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays now. Fuck.
Bro, it's
He plays Inter. It's Inter and Arsenal this week. Inter and
Yeah,
Arsenal.
then he play Arsenal at Arsenal.
Yeah.
At home.
No, it's
I
City.
thought, so it's not City. So it's not City Inter this week. So it's
who are City playing?
No,
Inter,
it's City.
Inter on
Wednesday,
Wednesday,
Inter,
Arsenal on
Sunday,
Sunday.
Arsenal.
Arsenal on Sunday. Man City, Arsenal on Sunday.
Oh,
What?
you mean City are playing Arsenal on Sunday? I thought you meant City
Yeah,
are
City
playing
playing
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
Well,
What
somebody
about
said
UCL?
Arsenal Inter.
Oh, so City's next 2 games are Inter and Arsenal.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. Yeah. Now. Okay. Now. See. Now we get so basically because guys can say, oh, it's Ipswich, it's Brentford. Okay, those are now 2 really tough games. Let's now see.
No.
how
I
he does
expect
against
Haaland
Sociedad.
to do well against
Didn't they play
Arsenal.
Chelsea and
He
Stamford
has scored
Bridge?
against
What
Arsenal
about
before. It's not a big deal.
But
It's-
against an
it's
Italian
Inter.
team like Inter, now that'll be
Exactly.
interesting.
Never saw
That'll be
it.
interesting.
And we saw what he did in the final in 2023. He didn't do shit. So let's see what he can do now.
Money Mace, Erling Haaland. So Money Mace. So do you already forfeit the league already? Seeing what City and Haaland are doing is already over. Do you already give up? Quitter, coward.
I didn't say a single word, and I was already labelled about 5 different names there.
No. You know, our guy have hope like to force a narrative.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not forcing on. But anyways, do you already quit? Are you waving the white flag?
Well, I was hearing that the only team that can stop them is Chelsea, so I'd like to.
That's true.
I'd like to add to that. So
Wait,
Chelsea.
hold on. What you mean, Jad?
Yes, Jad.
Come on, clap your hands.
Yeah, Jad, Kolpe, Licks, Chris Key,
Girodo.
Nico J. Does
Money
Disasi have a
Mace.
nickname?
If no one's gonna do it,
Girodo.
Money Mace. Remember,
Save
hold on.
us.
I think was it at the end of Avengers 1? Fine, I'll do it myself. What Thanos at the end of Avengers 1?
I know these.
Fine, I'll do it myself. That's us because we know you're gonna. We know your club's gonna screw up. We know Liverpool are gonna screw up. Lord help Ardis' Bournemouth's team. Money Mace. We're the only dudes around. We're the only dudes around. We're the only dudes around. We're the only dudes around.
Guys, this is the case.
Hey.
You know what I'm surprised about? I'm surprised he never ran with the whole narrative of that Chelsea are the only other club outside of Liverpool to win
by the way.
while Pep was here. But I'm sorry, he never actually.
No, SK. All I'm saying though is that there's only. I'm saying that Money Mace, you should be supporting us. So are this because we're the only guys who can stop these. Just because Money Mace. Can you just say, have you waved the white flag? Yes, you have. Why are you waving the white flag?
Didn't you guys?
I am
hold back to
supporting you
Arsenal last
guys.
season, though. I don't know. How
I
you
am
can stop
supporting you
City,
guys.
but-
I want you to win the league over City. The problem is that when you played them earlier on in the season, you lost and they didn't
know.
even try.
Okay, Money Mace. Quick
I want
question.
Money Mace.
When we played them, did we have did we have him?
But you had Licks, Chris Koo, Cole P.
Did we have Jad? No, we didn't have Jad. We didn't have Jad.
So you're saying that Jadon Sancho is going to single-handedly help you win the Premier League?
Wait. Artist, who is Jadon Sancho? I know who Jad is. I don't know who Jad. Oh, Artist, that's your guy. Who the heck is Jadon Sancho? I know who Jad is. And yes, if we had Jad, different story.
As HH Chelsea lawyer, I just wanted you to know all of the things Mike Klein is saying is just.
Money Mace, you've not answered the question. How are you waving the white flag?
I am, because only Chelsea can save us in this league.
Hey!
Chelsea.
So, Money Mace, you don't, so you've lost all hope in Arsenal beating City.
Didn't say you called Chelsea
Arsenal,
pre-season.
Liverpool, Man United, we're all just waiting for Chelsea to come and save this league. Chelsea, save this league, Chelsea. SK, you're going to save us, right?
You're nasty, bro. This is
No, you're
this
going
is
to save
nasty.
us. SK, save
Nah,
us.
this is nasty, bro. This is
No. Okay, Money Mace, talk about Haaland, man. How good is this dude, man?
The problem is that the thing is that
wait, hold on. How are we 5 points already behind City? What? That can't be right. What kind of math is it? Oh, sorry. Continue.
That's nothing for Chelsea. Chelsea can make that up.
Exactly.
What's it called? The thing is that he's always going to score goals because he's a great goal scorer. My problem is that this league is bricks because it's like, yes, he's a great goal scorer, but for him to already be on 9 goals in 4 games, that's more of an indictment on the league because you're not even trying to stop him.
What is you do that? Okay, because the answer is in my video. But anyways, when was the last time we found out the Golden Boot winner after 4 games? You know he's already the Golden Boot winner. Luis Diaz and Madueke are second with 3 goals, and he's on 9. It's over.
This is terrible. This is.
If you want some numbers, let me give you some numbers.
Shout out to Madueke.
The next closest goal scorer to him was Ollie Watkins last season, 19 goals. He's already got half of that in 4 games. He's got half of what Ollie Watkins did in 4 games.
West Kells, man. West Kells.
Oh my God.
I don't know what we're doing here. Like, this is my point. Like,
are you guys telling me that in 10 games he can actually win the Golden Boot?
Yeah.
In 10 games, he can win the Golden Boot. Like, I'm watching Ipswich go to the Etihad and play out the back.
Which is so dumb.
He's laughing at this league. Him and Pep are laughing at this league because you know what the thing is? Man City are so good that the relegation teams look at... Let me tell you, the way the relegation teams approach Man City, and I'll probably say your club, Chelsea, is very different. Chelsea are like a top 6 team, but the relegation teams, they'll camp, they'll put men behind the ball, they'll try. The relegation teams look at Man City as being so good and so great. They're like, you know what? We're not going to beat them anyway. So let's go out there and let's try and play football because it's a free hit game. And Man City and Pep are just looking at you guys and they're laughing and they're like,
except Sondage.
Money Maze. When did that happen? Same thing happened in the Bundesliga. Same thing happened in the Bundesliga with Bayern.
Oh my God! This
Exactly.
Somebody needs to stop that.
Wait, hold up. Wait, what do you mean by the same thing? In what sense? What do you mean?
So what Money Mace is saying is that the relegation teams, the guys under like 15th place and under, are so crap. It's not even worth trying. It's worth going out there and trying to play entertaining and put up a match for your fans. Same thing in the Bundesliga. Your Braunschweigs, your St. Paulis, your Nurembergs would come and get smashed like 6-0.
Your Kiels, Holstein, Kiel.
I remember.
They are good. They showed up in the poker.
Wait. So what you're telling me?
Shut up, Braunschweig.
Wait. What you're telling me is this is like when you go on casual instead of ranked.
Oh man, shut up, Braunschweig, man. Shut up, Braunschweig.
You guys shouldn't laugh at those clubs. They're actually really good.
No, SK, I'm being serious.
No, wait. Call. Are you dumb or are you stupid? Did you hear what Hokage was saying? That's the whole point. We don't want you to be really good. We want you to try to win. Win ugly. We don't want you to play pretty football. We want you to win the game.
They did in the DRB Pokal against us, though. So what's the difference there?
Watch when Southampton go to Anfield. The 11 men in the box. Watch when Ipswich come to the Emirates. 11 men in the box.
In fairness, back in the day when Southampton were actually good,
watch
they
when
actually did give City games, but not now.
Exactly. Watch when flipping what's it called? Who's the other promoted team in the league? Southampton, Ipswich.
Leicester.
Yeah, Leicester. Watch when Leicester go to Stamford. Watch when Leicester go to Stamford.
He might be able to do something. I trust him.
30%
No,
possession.
but honestly, do you know what really annoys me is then after
They
the
go
game.
to the Etihad.
No. The worst thing is after the game, Pep will actually compliment them as to how well they've played.
It's a
I
scam.
hate that
It's
fucking dude.
So actually, where's that? Where's that?
HH, do you know what I miss, bro?
It's
You know what I
just,
miss?
this guy has
Wait,
hypnotized
hold on.
the whole
SK, and the
league.
consistency. SK.
I was gonna say, HH, I miss Pep's first season when he was just getting like smacked by random ass teams. Like I remember when Leicester smacked them 4-2.
Those are the days.
Oh, I miss it.
No, okay, but money miss. Why don't these lower fruit selling teams just play old school, men behind the ball, force them to play in front of you and go direct?
But Shondage has
Hold on,
no.
okay, thank you. Wait, hold on. Money miss.
Well, call your mic.
Yeah, your mic is awful. Sorry.
No, Core's right. Sean Dyche is the only one that doesn't care about all that crap. Thing, HH, these teams are so shit that they think of themselves as like, oh, we're playing the great Man City. We're not going to win anyway, so let's just go out there and try and play inverted fullbacks. Let's try and play some football today because we don't get to do it a lot.
With Braunschweig and Ipswich, you want to try and play pass from the back, inverted fullbacks.
Exactly.
Like, are you sick?
It's a free hit match for these guys. Like, I don't think you understand. Man City start this league season 30 points standard.
Let me ask you this. So, because let's stay on that. Why are these low teams trying to play out from the back? Why, when you know that you're not good enough to? Like, why
they want the approval of their Lord and Savior Pep Guardiola.
No, but this is the thing. This is the thing. No one's
it's so crazy. It's so weird.
No one's forcing them to play like this. This is not Pep's fault.
No. But I'm just trying to. I'm trying to get down to the reason as to that you are not a high tier team, and you know that a more effective tactic is men behind the ball, and you know that because of City they have space in behind based on how attacking they are. So men behind the ball hit the ball over them. Why don't you use that tactic as opposed to play from the back when you know that this is a very good pressing team?
That's why Tuchel and Klopp was.
Okay, look, Cole, your mic is awful and trash. Fix your mic. Your mic is awful. Money miss. Why are these teams doing this? Why?
No, because ultimately, when you're a really good team, like to the standard of Man City, to the standard of when Barcelona were playing in La Liga, to the standard of what Bayern Munich were doing to the Bundesliga, this happens. You get to a point where teams look at you and they think to themselves, yeah, it's a free hit this week. We're playing Barcelona at the Camp Nou, prime 2011 Barcelona, Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets. We're not going to touch the ball. So let's just go out there. When we get it, try play football. Don't boot it long. Even though it's your best chance, in your mind, you've already gone into the game knowing you've lost. Because it's like, oh, we're playing this team and we're absolutely shit. So who really cares? And the thing is that, yes, you're having a bit of fun with the match. You're not being boring, but guess what? You're not gonna win the match. You're not gonna get a draw. You're not gonna get anything.
Yeah, nothing.
And the problem is that when teams are trying to compete with Man City, this is what every other team is gonna have to go through. Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United. When these bum teams come to our grounds, 11 men behind the ball, 11 men in the box, camp out. But because Man City are so much better than these teams and they see the match as a free hit, bro, Leicester City go to the Etihad. Let's play inverted fullbacks. Let's do this. Bring the centre mid here and then come into a 4-box with the formation. And Pep and Man City are just looking at the bottom 5 teams in this league and they think to themselves, that's a free 3 points on the weekend. Like that's 3 points, HH. Man City start this league season with 30 points standard because the bottom 5 teams look at them and just think it's a free hit. So they're going to play any sort of way. It doesn't matter.
And the issue the issue with the Premier League for that, like their brand is, like when I was growing up here in the US, the whole thing about the Premier League that people would say is there's never an easy match in the Premier League. Rainy night in Stoke. Now there's like and Money Mace, the thing is also, for Arsenal, bro, I can guarantee you guys destroy some of these like bottom 5, bottom 6 teams. You guys are that good too. It's just they do try harder against you guys, and you guys are good enough to beat them. But it's like what you're saying, bro. They go up against City, and bro.
Oh no. But so okay. No, again. Let me. So there is a basically Sam Allardyce had an interview with Simon Jordan on his podcast, and he talked about this whole tippy-tappy thing, and
Yeah,
how
he did.
a lot of people were insulting because his tactics were like a trash way of playing. But you have to understand, Hokage made a very key point there. What was our whole thing? Can you do it in a like I say? Can Messi do it on a rainy night in Stoke? Because the whole notion was January. It's cold. It's windy. It's a very physical team.
And the balls
they
in the
are
air
very
more than it's on the
athletic,
floor.
and they're going to do a long ball. It's a different kind of a game. The beauty about football is different styles. You see, if everybody plays the same way, that's boring. I'm sorry, it's boring. What you want is this team plays short passes, this team plays long ball. Who wins out? Because you now have a clash of styles. Like, what's it called? Styles make fights. The issue we now have is everyone's like, oh my gosh, Pep is the way to play. Yeah. And everybody is copying him. And now it's just boring. And here's the thing. Use your logic. City, we don't have the best players with the best manager. If you copy his tactic, logically, he's going to win because he invented that tactic. He has better players for that tactic, so he will beat you. The best chance you have of beating him is come with a totally different tactic to say, what's up? Who was the guy that eventually beats him and is only 1 point behind him? Klopp, who has a radically different philosophy to his. And who was the guy that Pep said he had nightmares about and couldn't sleep? Was Klopp. Because Klopp had a different... So it's so freaking obvious for these freaking morons, man. Hokage.
Remember a couple... I forget what season it was. Remember that one season Wolves...
Can I speak after?
Yeah.
Remember that one season Wolves was giving City so much trouble when like Pique Adama, like Raul Jimenez, Adama Traore, they would hurt City because they wouldn't play this stupid passing on the back. They would just bomb it forward, different style of play. Boom, direct. Give it to Adama Traore. Give it to, who I think they had like Podence at the time and Neto, I think, was still there. They would hurt City like that because it's a different style. They weren't trying to play perfect. Like Nuno wasn't trying to get them to play perfect, pass out the back. It was bomb forward, direct. And they would hurt City. And I feel like we would see more teams at least give City games if they tried to do that. Not try to do this bullshit.
To be fair, there are teams... I do think we're going a little bit extreme with like seeing like zero teams in the like that do that. Like Palace, for example. Like Palace, for example, have done it. They're actually quite good at it with getting their games. Brighton, for example, sort of do it as well. So I think that the difficulty with relegation at bottom of the teams is that you have to understand that like it does a lot of the time does come down to goal difference. It does come back down to goal difference, and there's so much money in the Premier League. We all know the fact that the bottom three clubs still get far more money than if they win the Championship. So there is a financial incentive to stay in the Premier League. So unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how what team it is, Ipswich are thinking, okay, cool. The likelihood is we're probably not going to win. Maybe we'll hope out for a red card. Maybe we'll try and do something. But what we can do is, at the very least, we don't want to concede like tons of goals, basically. We want to try and keep them. So they're already in their mind, they're already thinking that they're probably not going to win the game, unless it's maybe the first game or something. So I don't think you can really blame the bottom clubs because they're basically driven by wanting to stay in the Premier League. What we should be really saying is, why aren't the top 7 teams, the mid-table teams that have had regular financial investment from the Premier League, why haven't they? Because even though I'm a United fan, the reality is that the top 7 clubs, Chelsea, United, okay, maybe not Liverpool, but Arsenal, etc. We've spent money. We've made the investments. We've had the opportunity to hire managers. It's not like Pep Guardiola has spent massively different compared to other times. So why is it that City are so far ahead in terms of the coaching, in terms of squad, than those guys? The reality is that it's not just Pep. Manchester City as an organization are run incredibly well. Okay, 1-5, we'll see what happens. But if we put that to one side, they are run incredibly well from top to. Their academy is one. Look at the players that they're selling. So it's easy to say Pep this, Pep scores, something like that. And I don't think it's just that. It's unfortunate that most of the other clubs that would even be close to Championship Pep are just not run as intelligently well and as efficiently as well as Manchester City are. They've not been running that for quite some time. And they're just playing catch up right now. That's it.
But RDS, where I would disagree with you is, all right, let's use Liverpool under Klopp, for example. I wish there was a Liverpool fan like Elijah or Mike to verify what I'm saying. I remember watching Liverpool matches when it's like Huddersfield Town at Anfield, or they bought like what's it called, or Stoke go to Anfield. I remember watching those games. Those games ended like very rarely did Liverpool slap the relegation teams at Anfield. I remember them always being like 2-1, 2-0, 3-1.
Are you talking about prime Liverpool or before they became
prime Liverpool? The only games I remember them like slapping someone was like, I think Watford at Anfield, but that was about it. Every other team, even the small ones.
I would have said that about City last season. When you see City's fixtures, with one or two exceptions, like they didn't like even when they played Luton, they only beat them 2-1.
RDS.
Bournemouth 2. Yeah.
No, but during the time period I'm talking about, like that's what I mean. Teams used to go to Anfield, even when Klopp was in his prime, park the bus. Do you know how many games in 2018, 2019, Man City I can draw out? I remember 7-0 Stoke, 7-0 Huddersfield, 6-1 Brighton. They would put 7 or 8 goals past teams on a near weekly basis. That is not squad quality, because Mane and Leroy Sané were both really good wingers. Salah was better than any Man City winger.
Yeah, to be fair though, Money Mason, I was gonna say, I also remember when like Leicester beat them. I remember when Christopoulos beat them with that Townsend volley. I think Newcastle beat them in like January.
Yeah, exactly. Go on.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
Cool.
Yeah,
all right.
Go.
HH, I really do believe this. This is why I keep bashing the Champions League and I keep saying that it's called Real Madrid's league. But the
RDS, what are you going to say?
Wait, what?
Like the guy went off track again.
Right, okay. Anyway, I don't want a badge point because I feel like we're getting distracted from the main point. So I think we're really talking about Haaland, I guess, as opposed to sort of what Pep is doing. So, but I think my final point.
No, because I think just the main thing though is that I think so. You're more on the sides of this. We're just watching a special goal scoring talent rather than because I think because we sort of went into like lower teams. Are you doing enough to make it harder for Haaland, or City are just too good, and specifically Haaland is just too good? So we just have to just respect a rare talent.
No, but like I said, it's about football being. It's about football being certainly club football being where it is. Obviously, City have a brilliant squad. It's and international football is a completely different kettle of fish because we know the likes of Vini and Haaland when they go to respective countries, they're not particularly great. So it's not necessarily something that's intrinsic to the players. It's obviously about squad, but club football has evolved and. Like I said, I just think that these days now with defenders, there is not that same pressure, and especially in the Premier League, I guess circling around the whole, you've got to be able to play out from the back, you've got to build up, all the rest of it. The emphasis has obviously been on the defenders' purely technical abilities, ability to the ball. Then it really has been on the art of defending. Like as much as I think Wan-Bissaka, it's fair enough that he left the club, etc. The amount of times it was like, well, he's terrible going forward. He can't back. This is like, okay, but defensively, like he was solid.
Yes.
So the point is that the mindset even from fans is that like it's not even about are you even able to like win a tackle well or win the ball in the air well, be physical or dominate, etc. Which is what old school defenders were. It's about but how could he on the ball carrying out? How can he create? How can he build up, etc. So we've created. Essentially a generation of defenders that don't actually think that being able to defend well with all the attributes is actually their main priority. It's actually how do you progress, and because of that, someone like Haaland, if anything, I'm surprised that there aren't more potent strikers available, because if Lukaku had a first touch, for example, and can actually control the ball, if he could, he probably would be feasting as well, because I don't think people would be able to stop him. The only reason is that he doesn't have a first touch, and decision.
He was before he did get 30 goals.
Okay, so Cole, finish with this because Cole, I thought you were about to talk about the Champions League again when I told and I warned you stay on topic. We're not talking about the Champions League. We're not talking about the Club World Cup. We're talking about Haaland and the Premier League. So if you're not going to talk about Haaland on the Premier League, then don't talk.
Oh no, I'll talk. Okay, I'll talk about Haaland in the Premier League. Okay. I think teams in the Club World Cup, they play defensive style of football. They sit back. They don't play the play out the back like how you guys are talking about. So I think City, we're gonna see a different style of play in that competition. That's why I'm really excited for that competition. Because HH, I don't know if you know South Africa, their first 11, most of their first 11 play for Mamelodi Sundown, and bro, that team, they don't really play out of the back, but they sit back and actually defend. Like they actually know how to defend behind and play pragmatic. So I think that might actually be a kryptonite for teams like City. But AJ, all I want to say is this is why I was talking about people like Tuchel and Klopp. You know Tuchel, right? He was another one of those people that was Pep's kryptonite. You know, he had Pep's number in the Champions League. He had he had Pep's number even during the times whenever they face in the Premier League too. You know, I really do think that gone are the days where, you know, it was because I think Mourinho is no more that manager because of this. Mourinho is a very good manager, don't get me wrong. I think he's the best manager to go toe-to-toe with Pep Guardiola. But the problem with Mourinho is he has to adapt to the tactics right now. If that's why Tuchel and people like Conte and all these guys, they are struggling. They haven't adapted to how the football is right now. The football right now, it requires that you play attractive football. You know, you don't just sit back and hope for a counter and then hope to score. That's back in the days you could do that because you had players with football IQ, decision making, with good awareness and all those type of stuff. But now you don't have those players, so you can't play that pragmatic defensive football, you know, that Tuchel and Conte and the likes of Mourinho was trying to play. That is why, for me personally, if I was the Premier League, right, I'm going to be honest, you have to pray Pep leaves the Premier League. That's the only way. That's the only way someone new is going to
defeat it. It's two defeats. You have to go to look. Let's get the dots. I'm going to get to dots. So shout out to Abrit's Fair. Can slot machine go back to Vegas now? No, come on. It's one game. It's one game, and also it's project name according to Ford that got that day. UCL preview is going to be on Sunday. Remember Sundays always our UCL preview nights. Lord knows. Bhupinder, it just plays celebrated like Casemiro, #defibrillator. Yeah, bro, as I said, I almost collapsed when I played football. I don't play football for years. I almost collapsed. And I'm still suffering from that. Guys, exercise is key. Exercise is key.
Yeah, you're 40 years old. You're 40 years old.
Shout out to Bhupinder. Oh, yeah. So, Money Mace, Haaland would be Norwegian Igalo if he went to Man U. Aris, do you want to respond to this?
No, he wouldn't.
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't.
How do you know this?
Man United
because the manager at the time was the manager who made him good in the first place. It's strange.
Don't you dare put Ole.
No. I'm not even going to expand on that. I pray Inter gets VVD for free. Bastoni, VVD, Pava, back through. Is VVD going to leave Liverpool?
Yeah, he has 1 year. At the end of the season, he goes and leaves on the free.
And they're not going to give him an extension?
No, I don't think so.
Wow. And shout out to Fair again. What's harder, Hugo Sanchez scoring 38 goals with 38 touches, or Messi scoring 91 goals in a calendar year?
I don't believe that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe that.
So it's example.
What about the last part?
My thing is that what's harder is 38 goals and 38 touches, but I don't believe it. I don't believe that. That's a lie. So every touch he had led to a goal, or what are we saying here?
Ask ChatGPT.
Also, you weren't around them times there.
The last part of the
okay, so
you sure you might have been there.
Hugo Sanchez.
You might have been there because HH is at least 40.
38 goals, 38 touches. Let me see whether that AI cricket. Wait, where's the AI thing though? So shouldn't there be an AI thing that says
you can actually ask which team is better?
GPT is that.
Wait, how do you ask ChatGPT? ChatGPT did Sanchez score How do you ask ChatGPT?
You type it in.
I thought you said you're 19.
Go
How
on
can you not work the internet?
ChatGPT. Google ChatGPT and
Well, let me say something. Because my Alexa's in the other room. Alexa, did Hugo Sanchez score 38 goals with 38 touches? Yeah, she says, I don't recognize that one. Man, fucking Alexa. Actually, sorry, Samasi, I can't call her that. Shout out to Wingarella. Who says,
"Wow,
HH, love for R. Kelly needs to be studied. There's no love. I do it for comedy. I'm here. I'm an entertainer. It's purely for entertainment. He is a criminal that deserves to be in jail. That's what I'm saying. I respect. No, I don't. I respect. Call, please don't fall asleep in Discord voice chats again. We thought you were having a stroke with the snoring we had. Please watch us for your health. Call,
that was the other day. That was the other day. It was on your Discord, HH.
Cole, why did you fall asleep on Discord?
I'm sorry, bro. I mean, I gotta breathe, man.
Do you want to pull up Joe?
Wait, hold up. That is it. Hold up, where's that? Yes, we know we breathe. Breathing is not the same as sleeping while you're in voice chat. So people are worried about you.
ChatGPT says yes, it's correct. ChatGPT says it's correct. I just checked. ChatGPT says it's correct.
And I should believe ChatGPT. So I should believe an Android.
I would believe.
Why should I believe ChatGPT? Because it's a robot.
It's more competent than a human. It's more competent than a human.
Says who?
Think of 38 touches. Think of that. That means he touched the ball once in the game, didn't touch it again, and that touch was a goal.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
I mean, wasn't it a striker? He has to do kickoff. Kickoff is a touch at least.
Thank you. No, that's what guys. It's a lie. It's a lie.
I think it means that when he shot it. No, actually, no, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, you're right.
That makes no sense.
Actually, that's pretty. Hold on. No.
Was that on me?
No. Basically, the only way it means that when the ball, basically, he didn't take the kickoff, and when the ball was given to him, he shot first time, 38 times. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. Shout to Wingarella. Cause the first person to get CTE by watching football. Is this true?
What's CTE?
Brain damage.
Yeah.
NFL terms.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but that's disrespectful. I feel very hurt by him saying
thank
that.
you. All right. Miguel Rabines. Facts. Look at the young up and coming coaches today. Guys, do you know how I was crazy? Again, I want to guys, I told you I have two ages. So I have two ages. I am 19. That's one age. But my other age, I'm older than that Brighton manager. That's my second age. I have two ages.
You're 38.
So my second age is older than another guy, but my real age is I'm 19. I'm 19 next month, guys. Yeah, I'm 19 next month, October 4th.
What's the difference between you and you?
Sorry. I'm going to be 20 next month. I'm going to be 20 next month.
So you've been 19 for so long, but then now you're turning 19 next month.
I was fair. There's video proof. I was fair. After I'm done here, I am Hokage. We will both watch this YouTube thing and see where. And also, if I see any CGI, it doesn't count. If I see any CGI or any editing, will not count. So I am going to go into YouTube and see whether it's 38 goals, 38 touches. Well, no. I'm not. But no, this next one is for you, sort of. Hokage, your mic is working there, Hokage.
Yeah.
So Hokage, here's the thing. So I caught some of the Bayern game. Now, Holstein Kiel. Shout out to these guys. They got pimp smacked 6-1. The second goal is something we were talking about. These clowns, who I believe this might be the first time in the Bundesliga, you bombers clowns, you're playing Bayern Munich, and you think you can play from the back. These clowns try to play from the back, bricked it up, Kane the first time, boom, 2-0. And then the rest is history. So, beyond just that bozo moment, okay, do you forgive Kane? And do you think Kane can do something, or he still needs to prove himself after being a bomb at the Euros and bringing his Tottenham jinx to you for last season?
He needs Champions League semifinal goal. It's like Haaland, bro. Give me a semifinal goal. Give me a final goal. Knock that off your thing, dude. Like the Euros in the past, now he's got to wait another 2 years until World Cup 2026 to, shut the naysayers out when it comes to, scoring in the big knockout competitions at international. But Champions League is every season, Harry Kane. And this season, this is why this season, HH, this is the season for my generation of Bayern fans to exercise our 2012 demons. The finals in the Allianz Arena. This is our chance.
Oh,
this is our chance. So Harry Kane,
and there's no Chelsea to stop you this time.
Man, you are so.
That's true.
Man, you are so sad. Moneymates, you're so great. Man, you know what? Moneymates, you are really that's just sad.
That game, man.
Moneymates, you're a prick for that, man. You're a prick for that. Okay, continue. That's sad. That's just sad.
He's just jealous that his team has bad memories.
SK, you know what? SK, don't talk to me. That's I'm done. I just don't. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so Kane has nothing to prove in terms of. Fuck you.
5-1.
Actually, I do so. Before you finish, you see, here's. You know what? It's like.
Chelsea are not.
No. Let me cook. No. You've opened up a wound. Here's the thing. If the government did not interfere, and we still had an owner, we'd still be in the UCL and Hokage. What a story!
Your owner's a war
So
criminal,
if
man. That's the part of the problem.
we could be shut up, if we could still, if we still had Abramovich, we'd still be in the UCL. We'd be constantly in the UCL, and imagine that. Imagine if we ran back 2012. We would have run it back.
AJ,
Bro, that's crazy. No, I don't want that, bro. That's crazy.
Wants to run it back.
Wait, hold on. Hokage, back to you. Hokage.
So you would make it to the final with Nicholas Jackson starting.
No. Okay, remember what I said? I said that Abramovich never leaves. Like the government never interferes. If that happens, all this Nico, the DiCaprio FC crap doesn't happen.
Yeah, we stuck with bombs. You still we stuck with Kepa and goal. Probably.
Well, we won the Champions League with guys like Verde in our squad.
Thank you. It's called Bram tax. There's a Bram tax. Okay, but Hokage, like, how is it too early to make an assessment on Kompany, or do you want to wait until? So wait, what's Bayern's first game in the UCL?
Zagreb on Tuesday. So it's like.
I think Liverpool.
Okay, so wait, when do you play Leverkusen?
I think that's in.
He's not allowed to talk on this.
That's in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So okay. So what do you make of Kompany so far, or do you need to see more against better teams?
I'll say this: Kompany, he's playing the style of football that Bayern should have been playing the last year and a half we wasted with Tuchel. High press, bro. The players are built for high press attacking style. We're not built up for slow Leon Goretzka tempo midfielder football, bro. We're not built for that, bro. We're built for Joso Kimmich in midfield with a defensive midfield partner. We're built for highline Upamecano. We're built for Musiala, Olise, Gnabry, Coman runs in behind. That's what we're built for. And with a striker, getting in the league. That's what Bayern is built to do, especially with Thomas Muller also there coming off the bench. So he is playing the style that I want him to play. That's all I could ask for because we're only 3 games into the season. Now, it looks good. We still, like every Bayern team the last 5 years, we still have some iffy moments in the back. I don't know. We won't be able to know until the Champions League knockout stages if Upamecano is going to lose the Bozo gene this season or not. We won't know until then. Until then. But so
let me ask. So it's a simple question, and it's a yes or a no. Does Kane win his first ever trophy at the end of this season?
Yes, because I do think, I was negative about the Kompany move. I said when we have the Allianz Arena final this year, a guy who got relegated with Burnley, he's not showing the signs of a relegation manager that's not respected by his players. The players are adapting everything he wants to do, and it's pretty easy to see because the style of football we're playing is a complete 180 compared to the crap Tuchel was trying to do.
That's facts.
Okay, like in a sentence or so, what just if you were just to summarize, what is the major difference between Tuchel and Kompany? Just to summarize it.
Speed. There's actual speed to our play. The Tuchel last season was playing as a Goretzka tempo midfielder. Goretzka was setting the tempo of your play last season for the last 6 months of the season. This season, Kimmich finally has a proper midfield partner. We have a guy like Pavlovic there in midfield. Our back line, Alphonso Davies, everything, we have that there. So this team is just playing 50%, 60% faster than it was last season, and that fits this style. That fits the speedy wingers we have, the Musialas. We have Kane to drop in and put balls in behind. It just fits Bayern more, and that's something Tuchel never understood because Tuchel doesn't know how to play that style of football. It's good for knockout competition, but that's why we got freaking third behind freaking VfB Stuttgart last season in the Bundesliga. So I will say that the football looks good, but we need to be tested. Like, wait till 2 weeks against Leverkusen, wait until the Barcelona game in October, and then we'll see. Against Andy Flick and Xabi Alonso.
So Marcy, so I take it that your loan with United is for the whole season. I take it, yes.
I will look
Okay, I'll ask. I'm going to ask a very simple question.
Yes.
Is the loan for the whole season, or is the loan until Kompany gets sacked?
I'm not going back.
Okay, or you're never going back to Bayern, never.
No, after the season.
Wait, what if Kompany stays? So then what?
I will look for another loan.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You are never.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah. This is very because this is beyond just like it's like.
There's one thing. If he
Massacre,
wins the Champions League or the Bundesliga, then
you can't celebrate. You can't celebrate.
You can't celebrate. Sebastian, don't you dare.
I will not celebrate.
Sebastian, it's true. If Bayern win the UCL or Bundesliga, you will not be allowed to come here and rep Bayern.
I will not rep
Ardi's Bombers Club with Garnacho and
I'm gonna
Casemiro.
stand with Delic and Mazawi.
What was the crack a joke? Ardi's, I didn't laugh, but it was the guy that laughed. But Ardis, that was not me. It was Money Miss. He laughed first. Ardis, wait.
It's fine. Sorry, go on.
Can I talk about Kiel? I want to talk about Kiel.
Yeah, talk about Kiel.
Kiel, this is the first time in the Bundesliga. You don't have good players. You play from the back and trying to play like Pep.
I'm sorry.
It was beyond stupid, AJ. The Salah scored in the 30th.
The thing is that it's not changed. I mean, Gloria Hodges is funny, but the glory isn't there though. She went to United. That's the thing.
Can you put on Zanan's comment, please?
I can find it. So, Sebastian, continue.
Oh my god.
AJ, this is not the test of Bayern. The test of Bayern is the game. I think it's gonna be Leverkusen, Aston Villa, Stuttgart in between, Barcelona at the end. That's like the 8 games. I don't think Kompany is surviving the 8 games. He's gonna be gone by December, I think. That's my prediction. I don't think he's surviving. HH, we still have Bayern still have problems.
Think or hope.
So I don't think it's
so. Okay, last. So Ardias, as a proud Englishman, should Kane be forgiven for his exploits on the Euro since he's back to scoring as a proud Englishman since you've Judas your way out of Nigeria?
You are English as well, by the way.
Am I?
Well, I think there's 2 questions here. I think the first thing is, unfortunately, he's a proud Englishman, but it's like, so would I be a proud Nigerian if I was repping Osherman? Are we going on strikers, man? These are the
guys.
problems.
Let me be with my loan. I don't think it's a bad idea, my loan to Man United.
Samasi, you're fake. You're fake. Ardias, continue. Ardias, continue. Ardias.
To be fair, not many clubs have a treble, so that's what it is.
Yeah, like 3,000 years ago, before most guys were born. Yeah,
you don't have one.
Bayern literally have
not
2
you,
trebles.
HH, not you.
So we're not counting in the 90s. Continue. So what are you saying?
Okay. As far as Kane goes, I mean, I'm sure you would take him as in place of Nico Jackson as your strikers. So it is what it is. I take him United as well. So, but yeah, I think that I mean, he's a hat trick at skill. They're from the team. Doesn't obviously really mean anything. So, but
okay. Like, yes or no? Does Kane win his first trophy this season? At the end of this season?
When was the last time Bayern won their cup competition?
Wasn't it
2020?
2 seasons ago?
2020. The treble season.
2020. With the
Okay, so that
treble.
was for 24.
Are we
So
having
4
a
years
DFB
ago.
Pokal chat for Bayern Munich?
So I think they've got a good shot of the DSP Pokal.
No, I don't think good shots. It's a yes or a no.
I said yes.
Does he win his first trophy this season?
It said the trophy. I gave you the DSP Pokal. They've got a good shot of the DSP Pokal.
I didn't score a good chance. Yes or no? Does Kane win his first trophy at the end of this season? Because what we're having, we're not having a stream where Kane is 2 for 2 at Bayern.
Okay, but the point is that it won't be. He'll be lifting up that DSP Pokal cup and being like, "Listen, I've got my first trophy as a DSP Pokal. I've got that dub." That's what I think of it.
Oh my god.
He's gonna Michael Jordan that.
I'm
DFB
sorry,
Pokal,
he cannot go around with the DFB for his first trophy.
Yeah.
Okay, so shout out to Boo Boo Pinda. Ages having 2 ages. Hey, Drake has 2 ages, does he?
Of course,
one for the minors and one for the
minor.
If you're a brick man. How did you not get it?
But Drake, we shared the same month though. So I'm October 4th. He's October what?
Along with your R. Kelly list,
so it's your OVO.
You're bonding with the wrong
Kenny,
people.
I'm not OVO. I said I'm October 4th. I'm not OVO.
OVO is October.
After what Kendrick did with OVO, I don't want to be associated with anything OVO, bro.
You're the Nigerian Epstein. You're the Nigerian Epstein.
So guys, okay, cool. Make it quick.
All right.
Oh my god, that's gonna be
So honestly, yeah, I agree. I think the Leverkusen game will really decide a lot. But I also think games such as when we go away against Leipzig, and then also the Hoffenheim away games and stuff like that. Those type of games will really determine. HH, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what this spoiled brat is talking about. I want Kompany to stay forever. This is the best football I have seen. I have seen ever since Flick left. I'm being serious. This is the best football I've ever seen Flick. I've ever seen ever since Flick left, and I want him to stay. I want him to be there. I don't care if he doesn't even win any trophies this season. This is what I just want to see at this season, because currently HH at the moment, the way Bayern, bro, the L's that we took last season, HH. It was just horrible, man. If we could just go one step further to, like, let's say second place and get a Pokal, bro, that's an achievement, HH. I don't know about you, but bro, like
an achievement.
I think that's an achievement. I really do. Because look, Kompany, right? Let me tell you something, right? Tuchel couldn't even coach these simple players to certain things. He can't, bro. We're playing slow football, pragmatic football that didn't even fit our style. Like, honestly, man, let's be honest, man. This Bayern team, I think
87 called you a loser.
Sorry,
call 87 called you a loser.
I'm being realistic. What's wrong with being a realist, guys? What's wrong with being a realist?
Ardias.
Even though I don't usually agree with Core, I do kind of see Core's point in the idea that when Kompany came to Bayern, people like he's relegated. He doesn't have experience. He does
exactly.
So the fact that Kompany is making Bayern play in a superior way to Tuchel, despite the vast experience that Tuchel had in Champions League, it has to say something like, how good really was Tuchel really? The manager who has who equivalently has
but the thing why that's a bit disingenuous is that, look, see, as a manager, I have my philosophy and my way of playing, because I was watching like the Rafa Benitez kind of like interview with Neville and Carragher, and it's like, Benitez hates him only once. He has his way of playing, and he will never copy other guys. So for Tuchel, I'm a pragmatist. I'm not here about style, pass, progressive. I have my pragmatic way of playing. So that's but your point also stands in terms of, look, it was almost as what people assumed would happen with Moyes. Jeez, look at what Moyes can do with Everton. Imagine him with all of the United funds. Oh, it would be even better. But then it's 1 + 1 did not equal 2. So what was, again, it's early days. It's still early days, and the team they beat 6-1 are a recently promoted side. But what you may find is, because remember, and again, this is the issue. my issue with the Burnley was you don't have the players to play this football, because I could see what he was trying to do with the Burnley as like the passing, the spacing, but you can't play like this with these players. Now, if you had better players who can move the ball better, have better ability, now you're now seeing what he was trying to do with Burnley, but with Bayern who have far better players than you had at Burnley. So maybe this could be the fit, but it's still early days.
Yeah, so all I'm saying is you got to give him time. It's a project. Like Arsenal, they have their project with Arteta. Like it's a project. It's a project. You don't like it. It's okay. You're racist. It's all right. She's racist. It's honest. Let's be honest. She's racist.
Okay, look, hold on. Let me get this job. So hold up. Shout out to Gatlock, who says Bayern have not reached a final since Core joined.
Yeah.
Corey, you know that's true.
Yes, we know.
Core, that is very true. Core, you are.
Actually,
who's the worst jinx, Core or Kane?
We reached the semi-finals.
Sure. Silence FC.
Nagelsmann didn't take us.
Thank you. Jose Pragmatism got him a flight.
Thanks.
Silence FC, you're an
I
idiot,
think with
man.
the right
Silence FC, you're an idiot.
He's not wrong, but there's a reason why those practice managers aren't getting.
Yeah, well, okay, so guys, let me ask, and this is maybe like a much wider question. So, actually, I'll come to SK with this, and then I'll open it up to the panel. So I was watching Juve against Empoli, and I've always been like Vlahovic, Vlahovic, and always look, because whenever like the transfer window comes on, I've always been like, let's try and look at this Vlahovic guy. But, and I think, and I love this saying, and I think somebody even made this saying, and they use this with Felix. The idea of Vlahovic is better than the actual guy himself. And I think that, I don't think Vlahovic is that striker in anymore. Like, he looks good on the ball, and he looks like this guy could look good because just his ball control, how he looks and everything. But in terms of a clinical finisher and clinical striker, I don't think he's that good. He ain't no freaking Trezeguet or any of these quality strikers that you've needed to have. So, SK, has Vlahovic already passed his peak right now and where he's no longer good? Like, if let's say he was available, and whether it's for Chelsea or any club, would you take Vlahovic as a striker, or do you think he's no more a top-tier striker? And also, much larger question, do we not have any elite strikers in football right now?
So yeah, it's definitely a two flex question. The problem with Vlahovic is like, has he had like injury issues for the last couple of years or something? Because I'll be honest, I don't watch as much of him as probably you guys do, so I can't really comment too much on his like quality. But doesn't he get injured a lot? Or am I?
Not a lot, but he's had a few injuries, but not like huge. I think he's huge a lot.
So, because like, what was like his? I guess I'd have to ask. What was like his main thing that he was supposed to be like? Well, I know obviously he's a good finisher, but like, was he like a good header? Was it like he's just really clinical? Like what?
No. I think like very good off the ball, makes very good runs, and he's got a very good ball control. Like most of his goals are a guy plays a through ball, times his run, boom, finish. So that's the thing. Like he's if you're a passing team, he's a good striker to have. If you're like a pass and move team, rather than a crossing team.
Basically, the issue is that then you're only really as good as your teammates, which is why managers tend to go with those strikers that don't score a lot but can like do other things. Because like if your team isn't playing well, then if you can't really do much else, you're kind of just a liability, right? So, nah, that's all I have to really say.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, so what's it called? Monimis, your thoughts on Vlahovic? Monimis? What's it called? Yeah. Kenny, go for it, Kenny.
Yeah, for me, it's that he's still young though. Like I think he's 24.
Wait, how
24, same age as me. 24.
What?
Same age as me.
Yeah, he's
24.
Bro, I swear I thought this guy was 27, 28. He's 24.
He's 24. He's 24.
The guy's still young.
And he's got 2 goals in 4 games. So I don't know what the big deal is.
Now obviously he scored these 2 goals in the first game where they won convincingly. But for me with him, it was I still think that finishing wise, I think he's one of probably the best finishers out there. I think that his left foot, when you give him a chance, I think he's a decent finisher. But for me, it was always like the lack of consistency and injury, like for Juventus. I feel like the team, obviously, Juve has not been the best since he's got there, and I think there's a player there. I think that if in the Morata system that's there, I think that if you give him a run of games, I do think that he can come good. I think he's a first.
Okay, so if you're a big team that's looking to win the league, can you rely on him as your top striker? As in, man, we need a goal. He's going to get us a goal. Can you rely on him? I know Haaland is too difficult to compare against, but just in general sense, can he be relied upon to lead the line for a team trying to win a league or a major trophy?
I think, it depends on the team you have. I think at Juve, I think with the team they have this season, I think, probably he can. But that's the thing is like, how many of when you say stuff like that, and that's the issue with like a Jackson that I say is like, how many strikers like that are there in Europe? That's why I'm like, people keep saying the elite striker. Honestly, the only elite striker right now is probably Haaland and Kane. Probably in 2024 that you can guarantee me that can score you.
That's why I ask the questions like, do we still even view Kane as an elite striker?
Yeah,
because
no.
Kane is the guy that's going to score you at least 25.
Okay. Now, I'll still argue with it, but in the 2000s, you could easily have several top strikers in the 2000s because Inzaghi was still there. You had Henry, you had Shevchenko. I think you even had Vieri come as some. So you had many.
Baggio.
Yeah. No. Baggio was one of this.
Baggio was more of a turn.
But Kenny, I can't. You can't name me 5 elite strikers now. You struggle to name me 4.
Yeah, because the thing is with them is consistency. You have strikers there and there that have good seasons. For example, probably
it's like how many strikers? Because that's why I say like, so for Vlahovic, that's like the best that you can do because as much as we want to abuse Vlahovic of like, oh, he's inconsistent and so forth, how many strikers can you name on a consistent season-to-season basis will give you at least 17, 18 plus goals every season?
Yeah, I'd say probably, like I said, Kane is still there. You can put Haaland. I'd probably put Lautaro Martinez in there.
Consistently every season, Lautaro Martinez. Like I know he had a good season last season, but can you say I guarantee you Lautaro every single season is going to give you at least 18, 19 goals? He's a good player. Do you believe that every season he's going to give you 18, 19 goals? Like that's the issue that there's a lack of strikers out here.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that's what I'm like. When people always say get me an elite striker with guys like like a Jackson, for example, like I said, he's not elite years, but people are like these guys are then in the market. You can just grab one for 40 million and then he's cool. No, these guys are not out here. That's why even guys that have one decent season, we're talking about Holly Watkins that had 9 goals last year. People were quoting him for 100 mil. I like Isaac here. They're quoting Isaac for like 140 mil. I think this guy has one season over 20 league goals in his career.
But that's 140 for Isaac is because they don't want to lose him. That's not his value. That's like we can't afford to lose him, so we're just going to put
even
a crazy
strikers
price.
in general, like all these a decent striker, a good striker. Now a striker that gets you 20 league goals in one season is going to go for at least like 70 mil. Like a Dominic Solanke last year was his first decent season in the Prem. And he got a 65 million move to Tottenham. Dominic Solanke went for 65 million.
Yeah.
Even I like Dovbyk and Soloff. That was like his first season. He got his move to Atletico. But even a Dovbyk, like guys like that, I can't guarantee you that Dovbyk is going to replicate the season he had this season at Roma. I don't know.
So is this guy worth this? I mean, that's true. I want to see him in the UCL. Let's see what he now does in the Champions League because his numbers are good. But I'm like,
the numbers are crazy.
The other guys are hyped. But I want to. Okay, so because I saw someone was saying this in the streets, is it a case that remember there's no Del Piero here, there's no Marquisio here, there's no Pogba here. He doesn't get enough chances, and again, Serbia outside of Tadic don't have many playmakers. So if Vlahovic was put in a team that had a really good creative players, like let's say an Odegaard or people like that, he'd score more goals.
Yeah, maybe. I think even for Serbia, most of the time is Mitrovic even started ahead of him. But yeah, I think for Juventus, I think you just need to be probably in a stable team. I think Juventus have been a mess for the past 2-3 years. So maybe this year with the way Mota plays, maybe if he gets the stable team and don't get as many injuries, yeah, I do think that in front of goal in the hair, like header wise as well, with it, I think he's quite decent. So if he gets chances, I do think he will score. But like, there's not that many good elite strikers right now.
What's it called? 87 thoughts on Vlahovic.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because he hasn't really been as amazing as we thought he would be. But then again, maybe the Juventus tax has to come into consideration because Juventus have been pretty awful these last couple of years, and Allegri was a very defensive coach. Now he has Motta, who is not a defensive coach. So maybe he might have his best season under Motta. Because I do think Motta is a better coach than Allegri. So and the thing is, like, Vlahovic hasn't really shown it. He didn't really show it this year's Euros as well. So do
you think it's a case of he doesn't have enough good support around him, or you just don't think he's actually he's not improved enough in terms of how much he was hyped like he has previously?
Maybe it's a bit of both. Maybe it's a bit of both because I do think he is still a good striker. I just think maybe there was too much hype around him. Then that might be the thing. And like I said, like we've said, Juventus the last couple of years they have stagnated. So maybe at the end of the season, we'll see how good he is.
So if you're Vlahovic, do you keep faith with what Motta is trying to do, or do you maybe try and look to make a move? Because I didn't know he was this young. So he should have not really hit his peak age, which I think is 27, 28, 29. So do you stick with Motta and the plan, or do you say if someone's looking for a striker and it's a PSG or a Bayern, you look to make a move?
I think you should write it out until at least the end of the season. See how he does at Juve because Motta is a good coach and Juventus is looking good this season. They brought a lot of reinforcements, so let's see how he does in this season. If he doesn't do well, then I feel like Juve might. I feel like Juve might ship him off. They might.
Bupin, talk to me. Thoughts on Vlahovic?
Yeah, on Vlahovic, I think he should have taken the move to Arsenal when he was linked. I think 2 seasons ago or 3 seasons ago. Because I think just Arsenal as a club.
That would have been a very good move.
Yeah,
especially with Odegaard behind him.
Yeah, for both parties, I think, because I think just Arsenal are way more stable, or far further developed as a side than Juve are, and we've seen it the last few years. I mean, they've.
But hold on, Motta could cook. I mean, new manager, new could remember. Allegri was a dinosaur. We all know that he was a dinosaur.
Yeah. So yeah, I think you have to. I think you have to judge him on this season. The last few seasons weren't. I think you couldn't use them to judge him really. But he has to show now. He has to if he wants to be considered to be one of the top strikers. He has to show it now and go and compete against Lautaro Martinez for the golden shoe. But in general, I think the problem with the number 9 is, and I think that's because of the whole the false 9 being popular the last decade. When Pep started, I think many strikers in the youth development, they will get told to become a defender because they're very tall,
very strong, very physical.
Yeah, very strong, and there's also a lack of quality center backs. So I think that's the problem why we have a lack of quality strikers. So maybe in 5 to 6 or 7 years there will be, a new spree of number 9s. I hope so because
I think we're just in a cycle. But I do, and I hope we'll get a cycle where we'll not see pure defenders and also pure strikers. And look at Haaland. I think that's why we could even connect them to look at what Haaland is doing. So maybe what you might find are guys like, bro, like let me just score freaking goals. And coaches will be like, look, at the end of the day, yes, the midfielder, the link play, this blah blah. It's about putting the ball inside the fishnet. That's how you win games.
Yeah,
put the ball inside the damn fishnet.
Yeah, and we've seen it that the false 9 is very circumstantial. It doesn't work with every system.
You need specific groups of players. It doesn't work with every team. Eric, is this the real Eric Blue? Eric Blue?
From heaven.
Hello.
Eric.
Hello, everyone. Hi.
Let's get the real Eric Blue.
Eric, it's okay. You know
This
what?
is it.
It's me. Relax. It's me.
Long time no see. Long time
So,
no
simple
see.
question.
Look who's back.
First of all, so first thing on Vlahovic, how do you rate Vlahovic? And the second thing is, are we winning the league with Jad and Kompany? Go.
Yeah, long time no see. How's everyone doing?
I'm alive. I'm trying to live, man.
Yeah, so first thing is I don't rate Vlahovic. I don't.
Wow.
And
Me
yeah.
too.
So yeah, it is what it is.
So you don't rate him at all?
I think
so
he's
basically, if let's say
yeah,
he was available for Chelsea, would you take him as striker?
if it was like a if his contract was up and it was some kind of a free kind of situation, then you say, okay, why not just give it a shot, see how it works. But I just don't. I think he's a bit overrated, to be honest. People act as if he's like the next great striker. I just don't see it. I'm sorry, but I'm sure he's good. He's got talent, but he's not what we need really. Let's be honest. So yeah, that's the whole thing with Vlahovic. When Chelsea were linked with him, I was like, okay, I wouldn't do it. Especially not with the amount of money they were mentioning.
Eric,
but
with Jad, are we winning the league? Are we back?
Okay, so I've got beef with Jad. I have to be honest, because I want this man. I called him. I warned him several times not to go to United. I told him it was career suicide. He didn't listen to me. It is what it is. We fell out. But he's come back. He's come back. So you know what? We'll forget the past, we'll just move on from it, and let's just pretend like nothing like that happened. And no, we won't win the league with Jad, because Jad is not good enough. He's not good enough. But
that's very pessimistic of you.
Yeah, it is what. Yeah, look, I'm a bit salty about the whole Sancho thing. Just allow me, please. I'm a little bit salty about it because he just wasted his time. He wasted years of his life at United. Did nothing.
So okay, but so you don't think that he can rekindle it? Yes, he wasted the time, but if you're thinking about it, he's 24. Man, these guys are young, man. All these guys, I thought they were 27, 28. He's only 24.
Yeah, true. He still has time, to be fair, but we'll see what he can do. I really, personally, I always prefer him on the left. I don't know if people say, oh, he's better on the right. Personally, I want to see him on the left because hopefully, Noni can actually play like a good player. I don't know what he was doing against Bournemouth.
It's a miss.
Yeah, not good
because
enough.
If the Jad can cook, it's a different gravy, bro. It's a different gravy.
I mean, it's not Hazard, but we can maybe manage with him, maybe. Yeah,
guys. It's been so. Remember, guys, Sunday, UCL preview plus Arsenal Tottenham game, Barca game. It is what it is. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace out, stay true. One love. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.